So good evening, good evening, good evening. A little bit of funky music to get you in the mood for the game tonight. Big up to everybody inside, man. Come on. Big up to my boy as well. My boy. Any graphic design work you need, this is the guy. Yeah, he done that mad quick for me tonight as well. Really appreciate it, man. We got one for the other channel as well. So yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good, man. Big up to you, Halimi, my bro. Always love, man. Big up, my friend. And yeah, man. Make sure you are smashing the likes up as well. And don't worry, man, we got plenty of these tunes as well. We've got 5. We don't have to use the same one every time. So we have 5 to choose from. All different types of funky music to get us in the mood for the game. We've just finished watching West Ham. Mavropanos looks extremely upset. West Ham lost 2-1 to Olympiacos, 3-1 to Brighton. I'm going to get the team lineups up in a minute. Big up to everyone in here, man. Make sure you are crushing the like button. Big up to everybody who subbed to my other channel as well, by the way. 88k surpassed today. 88k. Road to 100 is fully near completion. And then we move on from there. Obviously, we have to wrap it up first. But yeah, man, big up to everyone inside, man. Appreciate all of you, man. And what phase is Deserbian? Phase con the public. That's what phase he's in, mate. He's conning everyone into thinking... graphic design. It's the same thing, bro. You are a sick editor. Sick editing, graphic. That is graphic design, bro. You designed that. So it's graphic design, bro. Same thing, man. You're a jack of all trades. Now, big up, man. Love, appreciate it, bro. Honestly, yeah, appreciate it. And he fixed that real quick as well because he done a 20-minute long, and StreamYard wouldn't do it. So now I could just change the music whenever I wanted and go anytime live within the 20 minutes while that's on the screen. Not that I'd keep it on for 20 minutes, but yeah, the point is it wouldn't fit. So he fixed it up to 10 minutes real quick. So yeah, appreciate it, man. All right, we'll get the starting lineups up in a minute. Let's have a little check around the world of football. West Ham lost, obviously, to Olympiacos. Liverpool are playing shortly as well. What else has happened here? Marseille 3-1 up against Athens. Why has my cigarette gone out? What's going on here? Freiburg 3-1 up away to a team I can't pronounce. Rangers 0-0. Sturm Graz 2-2 with Atalanta. Sporting a 1-1 away to a team that would win a game of Scrabble with that name. I have no idea what that says. FC Molde are winning 5-1 to Hacken. Club Brugge 0-0. Ludogorets against Fenerbahce 0-0. 2 teams I can't pronounce 0-0. Ghent against a team I can't pronounce 0-0. I am so glad we're not in these competitions. Lille against Bratislava 0-0. Al Ittihad 1-0. And then we have obviously the Brighton game. So yeah, man, plenty of football tonight. Plenty of football. In fact, let's have a little look at the Saudi League real quick. Saudi Pro League. Al Ittihad. Karim Benzema scored the goal. What else are we looking at here? My team obviously play tomorrow. I won't be doing a watch along for that. Oh, actually, they're playing Al Hilal. Oh. Did we swerve the Spurs game? No, I'm going to do the Spurs game. I've committed to the Spurs game. I'm going to do the Spurs game, although that is a tasty gig right there, isn't it? First versus fifth. My boy Mahrez FC. And if Mahrez FC win, they'd go 1 point off the top. Boy. Al Nassr have a game in hand as well over... Well, they don't. They've played the same amount, but they've got a game in hand over Ittihad, who are playing now. They're winning. If they stay winning, my team and Ronaldo's team are 1 point behind third, 2 off a second, and 4 off a top. Yeah, Al Adli have to win tomorrow, man. That'll make it super interesting. Super interesting. Anyway, let's get the Brighton team news up. What is it? Europa League, isn't it? Europa League. If I can spell Europa. I'm having a mare with this. Europa League. There we go. Where are we? Brighton Ajax. Ajax are looking to get a new manager. They haven't quite found one yet. Steele is in goal. James Milner at right back. Not quite sure why, but there we go. We'll share the screen. Lewis Dunk, Van Heck, Veltman, Adringa, Gross, Gilmore, Mitoma, Ansu Fati starting, and who's JP? João Pedro. Okay, fair enough. JP. João Pedro. He scored 2 penalties in his last game in this competition against Athens. Was that the last game they played? I watched that game. I think that was their last game, wasn't it? Yeah, it was before international break and they lost. Bergwijn starts for Ajax. That team, do we recognise many of these players in that team? Ajax have fallen off a cliff, haven't they? Chuba Akpom's on the bench. Wow. Akpom is on the bench. Craziness. Evan Ferguson obviously hyped up into next year on the bench. What are we saying, lads and lasses and unicorns in the chat? What are we saying? What are we going for with the result? 3-1 Brighton. West Ham did lose, yeah. They got one back in stoppage time or right near the end, but 8 minutes of stoppage time, they couldn't find an equaliser. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know how well or bad they played. You see the Celtic game. I see the goals, but I should have done a watch-along for that. Instead, I chose the Newcastle-Dortmund game, which was a big mistake. Go on, smash the likes up. Big up everyone in here, man. Come on. 40 likes, 114 inside. Come on. 100 ASAP. What's your predictions for the English teams? I'm not quite sure where I sit with this game because Ajax are trash. Brighton should wallop them, really. But I don't know, man. I don't really know. I think Brighton will win. In fact, I'm going for a win. I'm going to go 3-1. But it would be funny if Brighton lost. Ajax are going to pluck those seagulls. As for Liverpool should dismantle them, mate. Toulouse should lose. Ajax are in phase 4. De Zerbi tears. Yeah, I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. You don't care about winning anyway. He's only there for entertainment purposes. Phaser Olympiakos in. It's called motion graphics. Fair enough. Come on, big up my boy, man. Make sure you follow this guy on Instagram. Yeah, put your Instagram in the chat, bro. Put your Insta in the chat. Anything you need doing graphics-wise, like motion graphics, editing, anything like that, get on him, man. Top lad and super quick as well. Super quick. Big up to you, my friend. What brand of cigarettes do you smoke? L-E-M-A Rojo. L&M Red. Olympiacos slapped. I didn't see the game, if I'm being honest. Why did so many top gooners go for your head and Twitter? Because it makes them feel better, bro. They've all got something that they're all aligned to. Like, oh, let's hate on Lee. It gets traction. They can't get any otherwise. But that's their problem, not mine. Easy win for Liverpool. Yeah, I think so. Let's see if Aston Villa. What time did Aston Villa? Are they kicking off at 9? They're kicking off at 9. Aberdeen are playing PAOK. Anyone staying up for the San Lorenzo versus Platense game? Probably not. In the 11:30, 10 p.m. UK time, 10:30 p.m. UK time kickoff? Probably not. What else we got here? Are Aston Villa playing now? I think they were earlier, weren't they? I can't see. I didn't see it. Why can't I see Aston Villa on there? If they finished, they must have played early. Although it still would have come up with a score, right? Can't see it. It's not on there. Nope, not on there. Oh well. It is what it is. We're going to go for the Brighton game. We'll have a little look at that. But, yeah, man, big up to everyone in it. I'm good, Oliver, man. I'm very good. I hope you're well, man. I definitely don't smoke Rothmans. I sound like Sean Dyche. He smokes 50 of them for breakfast. Swerve Spurs and do Saudi. No, I'm gonna do the Spurs game, man. I'm gonna do the Spurs game. Brighton are overhyped. Fact. Panathinaikos Rennes be tasty. Yes, it will. Brighton will burst soon. Bro, they've already conceded more league goals than Luton. I don't know why they get so hyped. Like, why is everyone hyping them? Two, 3-1, 3-2, 2-0. Bergwijn used to play for Spurs. Yes, he did. Forbes came through the City Academy. Interesting to know. Robbie on his day is like Henri. How many times does he have his day? Marlboro Red. Bro, I can't smoke them. They're too harsh for me, man. 5-0 Liverpool, yeah? Villa 1-4-1 did they? Wow. Unai Emery is cooking. Let's have a look. What is Villarreal doing these days? Let's have a look at Villarreal. They won 1-0 against Rennes. They then lost to Las Palmas. They then drew with Alaves. And on Monday, they're playing Granada. Okay, where are they in the league? Wow, 14th. Yeah, they've fallen off a cliff since he's gone. All right, let's have a look at Villa. Let's go on Villa. Leon Bailey, Tillemans, Watkins again. That's a good result for them away. 4-1. Wow. Well, they're in the Conference League. Let's have a look at the standings. Aston Villa are top of their group. Top of their group. The other teams have all got 3 points. They've got 6. But there's a game to go tonight in that group. Where's the... Oh, Liverpool ain't in that. They're in the Europa League, also. Right, let's have a look at the Europa League. Europa League standings. West Ham are top of their group, despite losing tonight. Now, they're joint top. Olympiacos, that was a big win for them if they want to try and qualify. They're 2 points behind the other two. Marseille are top. Let's have a look and see who scored for Marseille. Vitinha, Veretout, and Harit on goal. Okay. All right, let's have a look at the rest of the groups. Betis are top. They've just signed Socrates Pastafopoulos. See, my Greek is great. I haven't had any Suaves. I'm on my first can of Suave. Liverpool 2 out of 2. If they win tonight, they're pretty much confirmed to go through, aren't they? Lasker bottom. Union St. Gilles are second. And they're playing each other. So an ideal result for Liverpool is a draw in that game, really, isn't it? Villarreal are second in their group. Okay. Leverkusen are playing Karabag FC, top of the table versus second. Okay, there's some tasty fixtures out there. It's not quite Champions League, but it ain't for everyone, is it? You watching Fury on Saturday? Yeah, I'm on Ola's channel, people. I'm on Ola's channel on Saturday, the Fight Week show. The Fight Week show. Yeah, I'm on Ola's channel for the fight, man. I was going to be on there for the fights the other day, but obviously everyone got knocked out early, and I was still recording fan cams, so it didn't quite go to plan. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Whack the likes up. Come on, 53 likes, 174 in the building. Game's about to kick off in a couple of minutes. We're Tottenham in a title race. Simple answer, no. Fully. Bit of cement mix as well. Big up to you, Sean. Should I do the whole stream like this, like Sean Dyche? Mate, that actually hurts your throat, doesn't it? Help it out, but Ajax, let's go. Unai's a better manager. I prefer not to speak. Top Gooners get in their feelings. They proper get in their feelings. Anyway, let's get the game on. Brighton versus Ajax of Amsterdam. There he is, the hipster. English commentary will be available when the match kicks. In fact, actually, I better turn that down. Otherwise, we get done for copyright. And we can't be having that, can we, people? We don't want to get done for copyright. The players are on the pitch. Standing around the centre circle at the moment. I'm assuming this is for Sir Bobby. Do you rate De Zerbi? Nope. Have you ever met a top gooner? Oh dear. Oh, it's actually for Jerry Ryan, a former Brighton player. A minute's applause. Big up to Jerry Ryan. Hope you're good. I'm very well, man. Very well. Big up to everyone asking me, man. I hope you guys are all well. We've got the Suaves in the freezer, chilling nicely. Let's get rid of this off the screen. And we're looking forward to a good game, man. 49-year-old James Milner at right back. Your defence is in trouble. Imagine how many more trophies we could have won if Wenger had this money than what Arteta's got. True, mate. Very true. Very true. Big up Debs. Come on, big up Debbie. So Lee, is United not going to win this Sunday, right? Of course they're not going to win. Never in a million years. Never in a million years. Evan Ferguson's on the bench. Are you watching the derby? I'm waiting on the text back because I might actually be going to Sevilla this weekend. See my pal. So we shall see. And if I am, the game's underway. If I am, then I won't be doing the watch-along. If I'm not going to Sevilla on Sunday, then I will. Lost 120 euros because Benfica couldn't score a goal to save their lives. Hate to see it. Not good, my friends. Not good. Not good. And this has crashed already. What's going on here? Refresh. What's that all about? We're back, but what was that all about? It's now 6 seconds further behind. Cheers for that. Cheers for that. Oh, this is taking the mick. Right, let's come out of that. Let's go back in. This Bing Sport, bro. What's going on here? All right, let's go again. Less than a minute in, it's crashed. Cheers. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, we're back in sync. We're back in sync. The same fans are praising Arteta for what we wanted Wenger out for. Facts, bro. Remember your FIFA streams in COVID? They were lit. Yeah, my FIFA streams are crazy. Werner the Burner, baby. Bosh! Hey, my team was lit. I did back-to-back Champions Leagues with Newcastle. João Felix FC. Werner FC. Werner's low-driven shots were a joke. Yeah, that team was lit. My team was sick, bruv. We sold Bukayo Saka because I won the league with Arsenal. Then we thought, solid, let's go and do Newcastle. We done a double. We won the league and the Champions League. First season. Was it first season? I think it was. No, it was second season. We won the league in the first season. Then the second season, we did the league and the Champions League, I think. Yeah, I qualified for Champions League. Then we did the league and the Champions League second season. What phase was I in? Yeah, and then the next season, we came second in the leagues. We bottled it and retained the Champions League. Crazy. Why is this buffering, man? Get out of here. Bing Sport's been perfect all week for me, man. And now it wants to take the mick on this game. Corner to Brighton, but it's buffering, man. What's going on here? Brighton on the attack with Matoma. That's a poor pass. And they've given it away. Hoofed all the way up from centre half, all the way to goalkeeper. Let's go to a Betis game in Europe. Yeah, I should do, man. Well, no, the stadium's a dump. I'd rather go Sevilla Stadium. Yeah, this is pissing me off. This is buffering too much, man. Shouldn't be doing this. Shouldn't be doing this. It's been perfect all week for the games. Every game I've done this week has been on here. And now it's fast forwarded. This is weird. Oh well. Come on, Ajax. Humbled the hipsters. Leverkusen has scored. Near Sports FC is different, mate. Computer is on crack. I was watching Expressions a little bit the other day. He beat Man City. I was howling, man. Oh no, they equalised in stoppage time. It was 2-2. I remember now. Yeah, 2-2. You got a good TNT. I've got a good TNT. I can't get TNT Sports in this country, bro. It just kill it off. It's not available. You just kill it off and say it's not active in my country. I'm on Bing Sport, but it's not great at the minute. But we'll see. Last night's game was perfect. The Arsenal game was perfect the other night. Nothing really much happening in this game. Brighton are just popping it around the back at the minute. Why don't you rate Xavi Alonso? He's 1-0, mate. You can actually set a team up to defend. He's not won anything yet, bro. This is fucking doing my head in. It's crashed again. I can't be watching it like this. We can't be watching it like this, pal. I don't know why it's doing it, because my internet's sweet. All the games have been perfect all week. Brighton are in the box here. Smack it. What was that? Edge of the box, Matoma. He should have just hit that. I don't know why he was trying to be fancy with it. I'm quite sure what that's all about. He's done a nice little Cruyff turn. See you later. Oh dear. Veltman was at Ajax for 19 years. That's crazy. Did you get Northside's Wi-Fi? Is that why it's buffering? I don't know why it's buffering. It's been working all week. Bear with me 1 second, people. I'll be back. Sorry about that. Apologies, but it's rude not to say goodbye. Anyway, we are here. We're back. Someone's using a hairdryer. Normally does that. Oh, is that my mic? No, my mic's fine. Somebody's using a hairdryer. Oh, do you know what it... I'm a prat. Do you know what it is? You could hear that in the background. It's because my mic wasn't where it should be. And that fan's blowing right over. And obviously you can catch it at the back end. Okay, cool. The mic's perfect now. You shouldn't hear the hairdryer. Apologies. Big up Lil Tim's as well. Milner will invert in a 4-3-3 hybrid formation. Is he an inverted right back, would you say, Lil Tim's? Is he inverted? Brighton had just given away a corner aimlessly for no apparent reason whatsoever. These hipsters, it was James Milner giving it away. These hipsters, Lil Tim's, need a humbling. Big up to you, my friend. Corner's coming in a second. 8.5 minutes gone. It is super windy here in Spain. Extremely windy. It is horrible, man. It's not raining, but it's like English weather. Right, get on with the corner. Corner whippaged, flicked off of a Brighton head. Goal kick. Jota 1-0 for Liverpool. This is buffering again. Maybe it's because of the weather. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Scousers are getting lucky this season. Can't stand them. Oh dear, oh dear. Lee effed off down the... No, I had to say goodbye, bro. Terry's meltdown after Ten Hag's Comunicado Oficial will hit like crack. Karma for slamming Jaden. Bosh! Jaden outlive Ten Hag, bro. He's got about 10 more minutes left of his career. Eric Ten Hag. Maybe he could go back to Ajax. I don't know. Maybe he could do that. Maybe he could do that. Renner 1-0 up. Jaden at Arsenal. Yes, my brother. Come on. You know, Tone. I'd take him at Arsenal. What phase was you in on Arsenal career mode? Hope you're well, Tone. Hope you're good, mate. Free kick's about to be whipped in from Brighton. It's a better one. Whoa. Not quite sure how they're giving a free kick on the goalkeeper, but there you go. Arsenal career mode, I smashed it. I sold Bukayo Saka, I think, for 170 million quid on that game. I had Mbappe and Werner up front at Newcastle. João Felix at number 10. My team was balling. I was winning it all, playing on the hardest setting as well. Is Ibiza worth a visit? I've never been, bro. Never been. Depends what part of Ibiza you want to go. If you want to get chlamydia, then don't go. If you want to go to get that, go to that part. And if you don't, go to the next part, innit? Looks nice, but not for me, mate. Not for me. This is buffering again, man. All week, perfect. Today, taking the mick. I don't get it. Maybe it's something slandering Brighton. And now it's fast forwarded. This is doing my brain in. Fiorentina 2-0 up. Who's the strongest contender for Champions League? Real Madrid. Oh, I'm going to snap this up in a minute. This is doing my brain in. I have to keep changing the time because it keeps bouncing backwards and forwards. All right, Brighton have got a chance here. Whoops, see you later. And he's overrun it. And it is a throw-in to Brighton. Midway in their own half, they're throwing it backwards. Won the quadruple with Morecambe. What phase am I in? With Morecambe, yeah? Wow. Hey, we ain't even got 100 likes. You lot are moving like pagans, man. Do I have to get the slipper out? Do I have to get the slipper out? Yeah, pay your rent. Pay the rent, people. Come on. Smash these likes up. Spurs watch along tomorrow. Brighton are in. Poor touch from Ansu Fati. This is pissing me off. Stop it. I can't believe it. We watched the Champions League games the last 2 nights. Perfect. Tonight we want to watch this dead competition that keeps buffering. Ola's paying good money for this. Big up Ola for letting me log into his account. You probably don't even know I've used it the last 2 nights, but fair play. Sleepless nights and one night stands. Bro, Ibiza is scummy. I can't lie. Yeah, it's scummy for stuff like that, mate. Like, honestly. Shouldn't have cancelled Movistar Plus. Bro, it's not on there. That's why I cancelled it. Yeah, when I signed up for it, it was showing all the games and everything. I signed up, paid €14.99 or €14 or whatever. And then when you got into the account and everything, it said that they pick 1 Champions League game a week. Ajax are passing around the back. This has been quite kind of comfortable, I can't lie. It's kind of comfy. Whoa, whoa, wow. They nearly passed Ajax clean through. Van Heck had an absolute shocker with that. Nearly passed Ajax clean through. Nearly passed, I don't know who the striker is. Who's the striker? Is it Bergwijn? Can't see from that angle. El Clasico prediction, Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. Vamos. Vamos. Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo. Vinny. Masterclasses all over the park. They'll draw with Palace. Yeah, Friday night under the lights at Selhurst Park. My mate got the clap in Ibiza. Bro, I'm sure that happens every single week. Liverpool conceded. It's 1 apiece. Why do I always jinx every game I pick? Every game I pick is always a dead game, isn't it? Right, Matoma's got the ball down near the corner flag. He's being pressed and harried. Good defending. All right, it's got the ball back. It's on Movistar Liga de Campeones. Cuatro. I cancelled it, bro. F them. Carrier has scored as well. Hipsters mudded. Evan Sanders, David Villa. David Villa, bro. Big up to you, mate. And the Arsenal keep playing bad this season. You keep cursing. Bro, I keep predicting we're spanked teams and then they go and lose. Well, draw. I predicted we're spanked Spurs and Chelsea and we drew them both. But don't worry, we won the league against Man City a couple of weeks ago, so it's all good, isn't it? It's all good. Got over 100 likes. Come on, keep firing these likes up as you enter, people. Sub to the channel as well. This game's been poor, man. This game's been poor. I expected Ajax to be absolutely rattled by now, but they're on the attack here. Brighton have got back in numbers, so it's been nullified. This has not been very good. Dani Alves or Cafu? Ooh, that's a bit of a close one, but I'd go Dani Alves. Big up my bro, man. Come on. Big up as always. Great to catch you live. Thank you, man. Roma 2-0 up. They 2-0 up, Roma. 5-2. What? Hey? Roma are 2-0 up against Slavia Prague. Lukaku scored the second. Well, that's comfy then, isn't it? Scholes or Gerrard? I see Harry Pinero with Michael Owen. Michael Owen said Gerrard. Scholesy for me. Scholesy for me. Gerrard was a good player, man. Like, unreal player. Like, literally, you could play him anywhere, but Scholesy was class, man. Like, that guy's never got his flowers from anyone. Such a sick player. Bend it like Declan. What player would you take from Barcelona? Pedri in a heartbeat. He's class. I don't really understand the hype around Gavi, but every time I watch Barca, Gavi fails to do anything. But Pedri's a sick player, man. Eintracht Frankfurt 1-0 up. Roma 2-0 up. Karabag equalised. Hipster 2.0 Leverkusen. Come on. Yeah, Giggs. Gerrard even. Unbelievable player, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, but Scholesy, that guy was just different, man. Like back in that era of football, yeah, Scholes could have played for the Galacticos. He could have played for Pep's Barcelona. Yeah, I don't see how Gerrard gets in either of them teams, if I'm honest. Maybe. I don't know. That's just, listen, I'm not dissing Gerrard. Yeah, because they were both unreal. But Scholes was just class above. He was unbelievable, man. Such a fucking good player. All right, Brighton have got a chance here and they've given it away. This game is shocking. These hipsters ain't really doing it in Europe, are they? Just back him. He was misunderstood. Top 10 Arsenal players in your lifetime. That's a tough one. From the top of my head, that is a tough question, bro. That needs more than like just thinking now. But Dennis Bergkamp's number one. Bergkamp's number one. Omri's in there. Vieira's in there. Let's go through this logically. Bergkamp, Henry, Vieira, Adams, Cesc gets in there for me all day long. So that's 5. That's 5 straight away. Where else do we go from here? Because I've seen a lot of sick footballers at this football club. Man said El Neni. We got the first 5. Happy birthday, Sambi. We got the first 5 straight away. Mercer's in there. Paul Merson's definitely in there. Ashley Cole, yeah. So that's 7. RVP 8. We're going to leave some players out here. Going to leave some players out. We've got 2 spots to fill. I'm debating on putting Pires in there. Because Pires is class. He was class, wasn't he? But then I'm thinking Alexis Sanchez has got to be in there. And I think he had more of an impact than Pires. Alexis. So that's 9. Who else? Big up Matty as well, man. I see you, bro. I didn't see Liam Brady, bro, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I didn't really see Liam Brady, bro. Obviously, I knew he was a top baller. But my man was playing for Juve. Like, obviously, he played for Arsenal when I was alive, but I don't remember it, if I'm honest. I was too little, mate. Sol Campbell's a shout. Sol Campbell is a shout. I've already said Big Tone. Big Tone's in there, definitely. Overmars was class. Righty. Oh, yeah, righty. Yeah, I think as much as I can't stand Ian Wright as a pundit, gonna have to put righty in there. Top 10, definitely. My idol as a child, I was the white Ian Wright in the playground. Yeah, righty's got to be in there. So that's my 10, man. That's my 10. What did I say? Bergkamp. This is in no particular order. That's just the top 10. Yeah, but Bergkamp is first. Yeah, Bergkamp is first. Omri second. After that, argue with your nan. Yeah, but Bergkamp, Omri, Vieira, Cesc, Tony Adams, Alexis, Ian Wright. Who else did I put in there? RVP. Who else did I say? Who else did I say? Who were the other 2? Who else did I say, man? Bergkamp, Omri, Vieira, Cesc, Fabregas, Merson, Alexis, Righty. I'm missing 2 more. Ashley Cole. Yeah, come on. How could I forget Ashley Cole? Who was the other one? There's one more. Who was the other one? Mesut Ozil was nowhere near. Nowhere near. Tony Adams. Come on. That's the 10. That's the 10. Big Tone. Tony Adams. That's the one I missed. Lauren was a good player, man. Mad underrated. Mad underrated. Yeah, proper player, mate. Sol Campbell. I love Sol, man, but Tony Adams for me. Yeah, and like Bergkamp, Henry, Fabregas. I'm so blessed I've seen these players. Arshavin was good. Just didn't play for long enough at Arsenal, really, did he? And Wenger ruined him. Wenger absolutely ruined him, mate. Never played him properly. Kleb was a good player as well. But Santi Cazorla, we've had a lot of good players. Rosicky, Ajax on the edge of the box here. They're in the box. Cross it, straight to the keeper. Better from Ajax, though. Lord Bentner. Bergkamp's the best player I've seen at Arsenal, man. Wiltord was underrated. Same with Petit, Gilberto. Brighton are down the other end. That looks like a penalty to me. He's not giving it. He's not giving it. VAR might. Reyes as well. RIP Reyes. But do you know what's crazy, yeah? When Real Madrid won the league, when Beckham was there with the Galacticos, Beckham got subbed for Reyes in the final game against Mallorca. Yeah, I never knew this. Like, obviously, I remember Real Madrid won the league when Beckham was there. Yeah, and I remember watching the games and all that back then. But I didn't remember it was Reyes who came off the bench. Yeah, Reyes came off the bench and scored the 2 goals. They were losing 1-0 to Osasuna, and to Mallorca, and they had to win the game to win the league. And Reyes scored twice, won them the league. Yeah, he won 3 Europa Leagues, 5 Europa Leagues in total. 3 with Sevilla, 2 with Atleti. Won the league with Real Madrid. Yeah, won the league with Arsenal. Like, unbelievable player, man. Sad what happened to him, really, isn't it? Very sad. Taken way too soon, man. Nacho Monreal was mad underrated. Mad underrated. That's why I never get on to players like El Neni. He shouldn't be at the club, El Neni. But when he plays, he is literally the midfield Nacho Monreal, isn't he? You know you're getting a 7 out of 10. Paul Davis. I met Paul Davis. Can't remember what game it was. It was at the Emirates. I was coming out the ground. Do you know what? I think it might have been the game where Jesse Lingard moonwalked, because I left as soon as they put 10 minutes stoppage time up. Only game I've ever left early. Yeah, and I was like, bollocks to that. Yeah, I ain't staying for another 10 minutes. Alexis Sanchez scored against us that day. Brighton free kick. And it's gone for a corner. But yeah, as I was walking out the ground, I don't know why Lewis Dunk's taking free kicks, but there we go. Yeah, as I was walking out the ground, yeah, I walked past like the executive entrance, yeah, and he was walking out. I was like, "You're a flipping," well, I said, "You're an effing legend, bruv." Yeah, and he was like, "Cheers, man, appreciate it." And he is Rocky as well. Yeah, come on, Rocky. But again, like I was a kid, man. Like I don't really remember. Like I was super young. Oi, Brighton nearly scored a screamer over the bar. Koscielny, I cannot stand Koscielny, bro. So overrated. That guy had more mistakes in him. Like good when he was good, like really good when he was good, but too many bozo moments, mate. Way too many bozo moments. And the thing is, he was the best of an average bunch of defenders that we had in that era. Yeah, so we always looked a level above because the rest were crap. Right, Bergwijn has the ball down the wing. He's gone all the way back. This game's crap. Henri, Petit, Adams, 498 Hoddles fan. Vieira, RVP, Fabregas, Pires, Cole. Was better at Chelsea. Was he better at Chelsea? Not too sure whether he was better at Chelsea. He was class at both, wasn't he? Let's just be real. Come on, big up DVS in the building, baby. Come on. Hey, smash these likes up, people. 257 inside. This game's crap. The chat's keeping this stream alive because this game is dead. Why do I keep picking dead games, man? 28 minutes gone. We've seen nothing. Exactly. Kostafi, Vermaelen Koscielny, Mustafi and Koscielny. Like, I mean, come on. He always looked good because the rest were crap. Did you rate Wilshere? Wilshere was sick. I actually tried to put a bet on Jack Wilshere, right? And the bookies wouldn't accept it. That he was going to be World Player of the Year inside 5 years after his Barca performance. And no bookies would take my bet. Thank God they didn't take my bet because I would have lost my money. But he was quality, man. Quality player. Brian Marwood as well. Come on. It's before my era, but yeah, come on. Yeah, we've had some great players. Frank McClintock, Champagne Charlie. Yeah, we've had some sick players. Charlie George. Yeah, I've never been starstruck apart from when I met Charlie George. I couldn't get my words out. But I was like, and he was coming out the lift in the underground car park at the Emirates. As the doors opened and he's walking out as I'm walking in. And by the time I've clocked and I was like, and he'd gone, like he'd gone around the corner. I was like, it's Charlie. I couldn't get my words out. Never done that with any other player, man. Pat Jennings as well. Come on. Yeah, come on. You lot are showing your age in this chat. Leverkusen has scored. Liverpool 2-1 up. They've scored again. Endo with a goal. First goal for the club. I'm doing a watch along for Spurs Palace. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I was going to do Al Hilal, but well, I said I was going to do Spurs, and then I was like, Al Hilal are playing my boys, Firmino and Mahrez FC, but I committed to Spurs first. Spurs game first against Palace, so yeah. Did you rate Alexis, bro? Anyone who's watched my channels for time will remember my drunk Alexis Sanchez stream. I'd been out on a night out, forgot to record a video. Came in at like 6 a.m, absolutely trolleyed. And I was like, oh, I need to do a video. It has to be out at 7 a.m. Yeah, a transfer video. And I sat there declaring my undying love for Alexis Sanchez. I downed about 4 pints of water and just went live, record. That was back in the day when I was on an iPhone, uploading videos off my iPhone. Van Heck's just giving a foul away. He might be getting a book in here. Yeah, he's getting booked. And yeah, that video, I then went to bed. That video was on about 40k views when I woke up. Yeah, and I watched it back because the comments were going crazy, right? And I was like, no, I've got to delete that. Yeah, I was trolleyed, mate. Absolutely trolleyed. Yeah, John Radford as well. Big up, man. Big up everyone inside. The fans are rating youth players they've never watched. Patino was shown absolute levels by Harry Wiggs for Swansea. Bro, this Charlie Patino scored in his debut for us, yeah? We then sent him out on loan to Blackpool. They conceded the most goals in the league, got relegated. Now he's on loan to Swansea, who are doing absolute nothing in that league as well. Crazy. My dad is at Brighton game. He loves Brighton. He's probably bored out of his box. Tell him to put my watch along on, bro, because this game's dead. Ajax are containing the hipsters. How's that a foul? Robbie's just given a foul away. Not quite sure why. I'm track 3-0 up. Wow. Oh, well, because I despise Arsenal, but as a football fan, just can't deny the quality of some of the players, teams they've had. It's true, bro. That's the thing. Like, you have to put your bias aside sometimes. Like, yeah, that Alexis Sanchez video, bro. I kind of regret not keeping it on the channel. Because, yeah, that was an all-timer right there. Ray Kennedy as well. Come on. We've had some sick players over the years, man. Yeah. David O'Leary as well. Still holds records at Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, that was when I was back in the UK, man. That was time ago, bro. This game's had a total of 2 shots in 33 minutes. This has been rubbish. 2 nights on the spin, we've done the wrong watch-along. Wrong watch-along. Lived in Brighton for years. 1 year in Hove. Best 3 years ever. Can't big up to you, my friend. Did you really think we played badly against Sevilla? I thought we played well. Yeah, we did. We were crap. We were absolutely rubbish, bro. Yeah, the only thing that saved us in that game was the fact that Gabby Jesus did 2 bits of madness. Best away fans in the league. Palace. Palace are always noisy. Man United are noisy. Arsenal fans are decent. I can't lie, they're good. Who else is there? Huddersfield, when they were in the league, they were good. They were really good. Newcastle as well. Yeah, Newcastle are decent. Can't you switch game? Yeah, I can watch any game. I've got them all. But maybe we should have put the Liverpool game on. Maybe we could switch to the Liverpool game. Maybe I should change the title and put the Liverpool game on because this is crap. But then I always think if I switch games, yeah, then like I'll miss all the action in this one in the second half. 3-1 Liverpool, Nunes. What's your thoughts on Ansu Fati? Another hyped up kid that's never done it. Obviously, an injury's effed him up a little bit, but nah, not for me. Not for me. Anfield's atmosphere is the biggest myth ever. Bro, I've been to Anfield maybe 6 times. 7 maybe. But I've never seen it under the lights on a night game. That's a ball, right? Brighton are in and they've gone backwards. What a load of rubbish. And they've given it away, but Brighton have got it back. Yeah, I've never been there under the lights. But, mate, they give it the never walk alone and then you don't hear them until they score. Huddersfield have more titles than Spurs. Big up Herbert Chapman. This is I can't do El Clasico, bro, because some prat in Spain decided to put it on 15 minutes after Arsenal kick-off. Brighton have got a chance here. Shoot. Good save. That was a very good save. Corner. Is it a corner? Throw-in. João Pedro should have scored. Good save from the goalkeeper. Yeah, some prat decided it would be a great idea to put El Clasico on at 4:15 Spanish time. What's that all about? Otherwise, I would have done it. Thought it's a guarantee entertainment. That's why I picked this game. Corner to Brighton. Cleared. What is your Spanish team? Whoa, keeper had a mare with that. What's that, a corner? Goal kick. I don't really have a Spanish team. I like Atleti. And I like Real. That's about it. Saudi come calling with the bag. You're going. Damn right I'm going. Damn right. Any Saudis out there that want to get me on the gold-plated Lear jet, I am available. Big up Connor, man. Right, I need my guy Ferguson on. Would you swap Trossard for Jota? No. Although he's a good player, but no. Nope. It's a no from me. Can't pam these likes, people. 128 on the likes. I might have to switch games, you know. I can't be watching this crap for much longer. We'll wait till half time and then we might switch the game. Flee to Saudi. You're hiding in Saudi. What do you think of Girona? They're decent, bro. They're very decent. They're not going to win anything, but they're decent. They're a better version of Brighton. I watched them against Almeria the other day when I was on with Henry Wright on Sunday. They were 2-0 down to Almeria and spanked them. Scored like 3 goals in about 10 minutes and then second half pinged another. Keeps jinxing game. Damn right I do. Lee G to Saudi. Here we go. Thank you, man. 88k on the other channel. Crazy. Actually crazy. Right, if we don't get a goal by half time, we're going to switch games, yeah? Corner to Ajax. Oh, Italy had a drawing, are they? Ooh. Big game tomorrow, though. In fact, do you know what? Should we just switch games? This is buffered again. What's going on here? What's going on? Right, let's put the Liverpool game on for a minute. Guarantee we miss a goal in this game now. I'm sticking another game on. Always pick the wrong game, man. Right, we've got the Liverpool game on. Excuse me. Hipsters need Fergie to save them. Fun fact, the Busby Babes lost every first division game. Was a 5-4 winner. First division game, sorry. Let me read this again. The Busby Babes lost last. I feel hard to see. That's what confused me. That looks like lost because my eyes need testing. Last ever, I think you mean, first division game was a 5-4 win at Highbury. There you go. We got there in the end. How do Spurs need a humbling? Man, are sour. Not saying anything. Bro, nobody cares about Spurs, honestly. Real talk. Like, genuinely, nobody's scared of Tottenham. Maybe Terry Flewers. Like, he's scared of everyone. But yeah, you're having a good season so far. I've given this the kiss of death. Let's go back to the Brighton game, man. Let's just stick with the Brighton game because I feel like I'm going to miss something. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back to the Brighton game. Where's my cursor? Where's my cursor gone? What's going on here? What is this doing? Where's my cursor gone? The cursor has disappeared. We're having a mare. There it is. No, it's gone. It's gone. What the fuck is this doing? There we go. We're back. We are back. We're back again. Yeah, let's just keep the Brighton game on. Because I know that if I stick to that Liverpool game second half, they'll shut up shop. Job's done. And this game will explode into life in the second half and I'll be fuming. So we're going to stick with it. Matoma, save. There we go. 1-0. There we go. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0 to Brighton. See? Ye of little faith. Ajax are 1-0 down. The hipsters are 1-0. No stream tomorrow for Al Adley, my friend. As much as I'd love to do a stream for that game, I've committed to the Spurs game, mate. Brighton goal told you Ajax are garbage. They are garbage, bro. They need AirPod Albert. That was shit defending, I can't lie. Half decent save from the keeper, but he parried it straight into trouble. You got to get that out, man. Matoma with the shot. And then João Pedro's on the spot. Johnny on the spot. Bosh. Oh, let's change the score. Look at De Zerbi. Look. Hipster. All for show. All for show. There we go. We was justified in keeping this game on. Just when we thought it was going to end up being a 0-0 at half time, it is now 1-0. 1-0. Spurs can win it. Spurs can't win it, bro. Man City are winning it. Walk in the park. Too easy. Light work. Light work, my friends. Man City will walk the title. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. Nearly half time. It's not been a great watch, I can't lie. But the hipsters are 1-0 up. Ajax were digging in for a bit. Man City 4 in a row. Damn right it's going to be 4 in a row. They're too good, mate. Nobody else has really done enough to challenge him, I don't think. 145 likes, over 300 inside. Come on, man. Come on, people. Let's get these likes up. Ajax are pants. They are. It's all falling apart for them. That's not a foul. How have they given a foul for that? Right, another foul. What's he crying about here? Is he blowing the whistle? Is that it? Like, what, not a single bit of stoppage time? Wow, okay. No stoppage time whatsoever. Weird. Very strange. 1-0 at half time. Brighton are winning. Ajax have been crap. Do you think we can go back-to-back Champions Leagues? No. Real Madrid are winning the Champions League this season, mate. Real Madrid. Who's coming up this season? Probably Leicester. Potentially Ipswich. But nice to see somebody else, though, like Sunderland or someone, man. Like maybe Sunderland, Preston, someone like that. Just different team. It's all fallen apart since the fidget spinner left. Maybe, man, you could send him back because he's being trash, isn't he? What will you do if Arsenal lift it? I'll be celebrating, mate. I'll get myself a nice little 20-year-old bottle of Cristal, and we'll open that. I had the 19-year-old Cristal ready and waiting to order, mate. And I was like, if we get to the 1st of May and we're still top of the league, I'll order it. It was like €400 a bottle. How much is the 20-year-old? Let's go. 2004 Cristal. Let's see how much this is. Hey, you are not old enough to see this content. What are you waffling about? What? Why won't it let me into their website? You're not old enough to see the content. Shut up. I'm 41, you prat. Right, we're in. How much is a bottle of this? How much is a bottle of this? Well, that's not even telling me how much it is. They're trying to give it the big one. They wouldn't let me in. And then they don't want to tell me how much it is. Right, 2004 bottle. €336. That's actually not too bad. €336. There's another one here, 450. Oh, that one looks lovely. Look at the bottle on that, 695. That's a 98 bottle, rosé as well. Yeah, 2004 is between 330 and 450. The box looks sick, and the bottle looks amazing. Yo, you saying?
What's up, brother?
Your defense is in trouble. João Pedro's in the room.
In the room.
João Pedro scored more goals than Eddie Nketiah this season.
Yeah, I think everybody scored more goals than Eddie Nketiah this season. 2 and 30. 2 and 30, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy. Let's have a look at his little stats. Let's have a look at João Pedro's stats this season. João Pedro's stats. Because I know he got 2 in the last Europa League game. Right, he's got 4 in the Europa League. He's got 2 in the Premier League. There's 6. Wow. Okay. Nketiah stats. So he's got 6 goals this season, yeah? Nketiah stats. Eddie Nketiah stats. Let's have a little look here. Eddie's got a grand total of 2 goals all season. João Pedro, 2 years younger, has 3 times more goals. Make it make sense, man.
Oh, man. It's time for him to go, man.
It's time to go.
And then if he plays this weekend, I mean, we got to deal with it for 2 or 3 weeks, man. If Jesus can't go this weekend, it's going to be rough.
Yeah, man. It's not going to be. Oh, don't worry, man. We got Kai Havertz. We got Kai Havertz.
Hey, you know, everybody was making the rounds now. What I said about Nketiah being the black Havertz.
50 grand a goal. And no, it's more than 50 grand a goal, bro. He has scored 2 goals in his last 30 games. Yeah, I think so. Let's just assume, that we're playing 2 games a week in them 30 games, and he's played so that's 15 weeks. That's 1.5 million. So he's getting 750 grand a goal, working on that basis. If it's 1 game a week, he's getting 1.5 million a goal.
Yeah.
Come on, man, this is crazy. Mate, I swear down, like we've done it all wrong, mate. We were born in the wrong era, mate.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about the footballers who came before. Look at these, Henry and these. Imagine what kind of deals they would get in this market. Could you imagine a Crespo or somebody getting a deal like these athletes getting now?
Bro, could you imagine how much Bergkamp, Henry, like?
That's what I'm saying. You're talking like mega millions.
How much would Beckham be worth now? Like,
I mean, you remember that deal? And you remember that deal when it hit? That was like the most. I remember that deal like it was yesterday, man. That was crazy when he went to Real Madrid.
Bro, do you know how much they paid for him? 25 M's.
Yeah, that was sick money back then. That was like, I mean, unbelievable amounts of money.
When Anelka went from Arsenal to Real Madrid, he was their record signing.
Yep.
23 mil.
Yeah, sure was.
Can you imagine how much he'd be worth now? 19-year-old, 20-year-old Nicholas Anelka. Oh my days.
Imagine that Bale deal today. Or the Ronaldo one.
Yeah.
Today. Imagine that deal.
That was what? When did he go? When did he go to
Madrid? 2009?
2009, something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah. 2009.
Unbelievable, man. And that was what, 80 M's, 80 mil, bro.
Yeah, 80 mil.
Yeah, you could put another zero on here. That'd be 800.
Yeah, that's easy 200, 175, $200 million a day. Easy.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Man said this guy's chatting about you on the football. Of course he's talking about me. It's the only way he can get any views. Yeah. Top Gooner on TikTok blocked me. Same guy. Top Gooner on Twitter blocked me. Still can't get any views on his channel. That's what it is, bro. Just let these people waffle, man. It's what it is. The guy's desperate to be on Saturday Social or whatever it is. I made my debut on Sky Sports. Nobody cares. They didn't pay you, mate. I made my debut like you're just getting unveiled as a footballer or something. Like these dickheads, bro. Let them crack on. Let him crack on. They can't do it like we do, bro. We smashed through 88K today. F him. Yeah, we got 4 times more subs on this channel than his channel. Yeah, like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what it is. That's how we roll. That's how we roll, bro. We just move, innit? We just move on. Let them all waffle about me, man. It's the only way they can get any views.
Here it said, what's my favorite NFL team? I'm a Patriots fan. New England Patriots, man.
And
we suck right now.
Feel like Man United.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I know exactly how Rants feel, man. Trust me, I know, man. I know exactly how you feel.
Don't worry, man. They're back. Even Mesut Ozil's been tweeting out saying, like, haters in the mud, Harry Maguire, and Nana. Mesut Ozil saying they're making the haters eat their words.
Hey,
for all the haters.
For all my Americans, man, Belichick is in the mud. They know what I'm talking about. Belichick is in the mud. Mac Jones is in the mud. Everybody's in the mud in New England. Yeah, man. If somebody else asked, do we rate Theo Walcott? Hey, man, Theo Walcott scored 100 goals. I'm not saying he was the best Arsenal player ever. I'm just saying that when we brought him in, you remember when we brought him in, he was brought in, as the next big thing. He never lived up to it, but I mean, he was efficient. Let's put it like that. Because I'll never forget that run he did against Liverpool in the Champions League. That run was crazy.
that whole madness, man. Yeah, he was class, man. He was good, wasn't he? But the thing with him is he never really lived up to the hype that he came with. But that's because, like, I don't know, he didn't know whether he wanted to be a striker or a winger. 1 minute he wants to be a striker, then he wants to be a winger, then he's a striker, then he's a winger, and it's like. But to score over 100 goals for Arsenal, fair play to him. Giroud's done the same, by the way.
Yeah. It didn't get talked about enough. We've got a lot of these players that scored 100 in this football club. It gets tossed away, man. But we've had some people come in and score 100 goals. Giroud,
Van Persie.
Van Persie. I was wondering. I couldn't remember Van Persie got over 100 or not.
Persie. I think Van Persie's got maybe more than Bergkamp. Let me have a look. Arsenal all-time top scorers. I think he's up there with Bergkamp. Walcott's not far behind.
No.
Let's have a little look here. Let's have a little look.
I'd take Walcott over Nketiah right now any day of the week.
Bro, I'd take Lord Benter over him.
When Biffle, he wasn't the greatest, but when we needed a goal, he could find a goal.
Yep. Right, here we go. Let's go through Arsenal's top goal scorers real quick. Thierry Henry, Ian Wright, Cliff Baston, John Radford, Jimmy Brain, Ted Drake, Doug Leishman, Van Persie.
RB.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th all-time top goal scorer for the Asna. 132 goals in 278 games.
Those years we let him go, Lee. I was so, man. Those the last 2 years we got out of him, man. I mean, he was ripping it.
Crazy, bro. Everything, that left foot, man, against
man.
That one where he whipped it and it came off. The goal against Charlton.
Man. Oh, man. That goal against
Charlton was a joke.
Shin. Oh, man. That was nuts, man.
Then John Holm, David, then Dennis Bergkamp. Bergkamp's 11th top scorer. Reg Lewis, then Alan Smith, 115 goals. Jack Lambert, Frank Stapleton, 108. Theo Walcott's drawing with 108.
Yeah.
Then David Hurd, then Olivier Giroud, 105.
Yeah.
And then after that, Joe Baker, 100. But yeah, that's mad. Most goals in the season, Ted Drake, 44. Most league goals in the season, Ted Drake, 42.
42 goals.
Most Premier League goals in the season.
And that's back when they had
Thierry Henry, 30.
And that's back when you had crap pitches too. Back when remember as a kid, we used to play in mud pits.
Yep. Youngest scorer in the FA Cup. Youngest scorer in the league, Youngest scorer in the league, Cesc, 17 years, 113 days. Youngest scorer overall, Cesc, 16 years, 212 days. Yeah, crazy, man. Youngest scorer in the FA Cup was Cliff Baston.
And they want you to rate Odegaard.
Yeah, youngest scorer in the League Cup, Cesc. 16 years, bro.
That's what I said. That's what I said. What I said. I think they want you to rate Odegaard, and you will be watching the cat 16 years old.
16, turn it in.
Yeah. 16. World class is 16.
Most consecutive appearances scored in, Ian Wright, 12. That's crazy. Hat-trick scorers. Jimmy Brain, 12. Jack Lambert, 12. Ted Drake, 11. Ian Wright, 11. Henri 9.
You know, somebody brought up in the chat Eduardo. If Eduardo had not gotten hurt, he probably would have been on that list.
Oh, 100%. He was quality. He was a top player, man.
The way he
used to bathroom real quick.
Yeah. Yep. The way Eduardo used to score goals was just ridiculous. It was like he was unfazed by being in front of goal. I mean, that volley, I think it was against City. If I can remember, I think it was City. He did that volley, man. Then when he came back off that injury and scored that goal. I mean, Eduardo was just top notch, man. I really hate we didn't win the title that year. That was one that hurt me. That was one of the ones that hurt me the most because we were complete that year. But Mansour Wenger would not sign a backup striker. Would not sign one. He was just praying RVP would come back, and I think that's the year he ended up being out for a whole year. Or he came back and went right back out. But yeah, man, Eduardo was something special, man. We have seen some class players at Arsenal over the years. And that's why people say, well, why y'all so hard, man? Why would you? Yeah, I'll take Shamak. I just saw it come in. Yeah, I'll take him. I have no doubt. If Shamak, the problem with Shamak was Shamak came in and RVP came in. It was like RVP came in. It was like, yeah, this is mine. Thank you for holding my spot. And that was all she wrote. That was all she wrote. He could never get back in the team. Lost form and was never the same. Never the same. And people forget Shamak was scoring against prime Bayern Munich. You know, for those who don't go back and look at the tape, prime Bayern Munich. So Shamak wasn't a slouch, man. He just RVP came back, man, and it was crazy because for those who you know, just for the younger crowd, all my older guys know this. He was always injury prone. He was in out. So finally, when he got a run of form, by the time he got going, that's when we let him go. That's why you see people like Troops and stuff pissed off about it, because when RVP got cooking, by the time he got cooking, he was out of there. There's no telling what we could have done had we not sold him and built a team around him and got a damn defensive midfielder, because that's what we were crying out for around that time, the defensive midfielder. And I tell you, man, y'all got me going down memory lane thinking about some of these games back in the day. But yeah, Shamak, I'd take Shamak over Eddie and Kelly all day and every Sunday. All day. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna hit this chat here. Let's go through the chat here. Yeah, Righty. I love Righty as well. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Cesc Fabregas was ripping it up against Juventus in the Champions. I mean, ripping it up. When Lee come back, he'll tell you, ripping it up. I'm telling you, man. When I think about a midfielder, I think about somebody just like somebody could just move the ball. He pop up, boom, boom, score goals. It was creating. When we had Alexander Kleb, we had Flamini and Cesc, man, that ball was moving through midfield. It was boom, 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 boom. That 07-08 team, man, God, that ball was rolling. That ball was moving. And then we added Nazareth to the mix. It just was like, oh man, it was Dream Street then. That was some of the sexiest football we had played. We couldn't stop people from scoring. That was the only problem. We could not stop people from scoring. Basketball, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a stone cold Lakers fan. Yeah, we have had some players come through Arsenal, man. We just could never. And this is what I'm afraid of now, is that I think we're getting ready to we're going to go through another phase here where we've got good players, but we don't buy players to upgrade on what we have. I was watching Lee early today while I was cleaning, and when he was talking about Ivan Toney, like this team we need a play. People say, well, why is soccer? You got to have a player who can draw defenses away from him for him to be effective. The more everybody in the universe knows he's getting the ball, the more everybody's going to double him up.
Yep, facts. And the thing is as well, with this goalkeeping kicking out from the back crap that we're doing, we ain't got an out ball because all of our players up front, none of them are over 6 foot. Yeah, none of them are physical. Martinelli's probably the most physical out of the lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I mean,
Jesus is kind of, but he ain't as tough as Martinelli. Odegaard, I mean, come on. Yeah, that guy's weak as piss. Yeah, Saka's quite tough, but he ain't going to be able to bully a big centre half with the ball coming up to him. Yeah, he just does him with skill when he gets the ball, like a little drop of the shoulder and that. But if you've got a 6 foot plus Ivan Toney up there who's going to have it with you, all of a sudden you've now got an outball. Now both centre backs are sucked into him. Yep. Now you leave either Martinelli, Jesus, or Saka, whoever it may be, or an Odegaard. He can either win the flick on and you got your runners, or he can hold it up and link the play. And we ain't got that. But it's crazy because I just heard you a minute ago. I was in the bathroom saying about Shamak and that, yeah? Bro, back in that era of football we had, yeah? Like 07, 08, 09 and all of that era, yeah? Up to the 11s and 12s and all that, yeah? Bro, we never, ever, ever had a decent set of defenders.
No.
We had Macho Monreal was quality.
You know who was the center backs during that era? Scalacci and Silvestre.
Scalacci, Koscielny came in.
But Marlon could never stay injured. I mean, he could never stay healthy.
Yeah, Mustafi then turned up. Yeah, who else did we have? Van Marlen was pretty good, but
he couldn't stay healthy.
Exactly. Remember? Yeah, we sold him to Barca and he did nothing.
Yeah,
but it was crazy because it's funny because then the way we were playing that kind of football back then, it was like, right, just get a proper DM and get some decent centre backs, and we'll be sourcing out. We're the nearly club. We're playing the best football and all of that, best to look at, but we're just soft centre. Yeah, and then it's funny because then as soon as we get rid of the Bentner, the Shamak, we then go down the route of let's cross the ball high into the box. And it was like we're always back to front.
Yeah, it was always back to front, man. And we went to route 1, and it was like, well, wait a minute now, And then we're gonna go route 1. So who is he playing the ball off of? That was the problem. Who is he playing the ball off of?
Yeah, crazy. And then we get all of these sexy ballers in, Santi Cazorla and all of that lot, man. They're sourcing out, bro. I remember Nasri's 2 goals against Fulham. Yeah, bro, that was like watching Messi dribbling. Yeah, he was just sliding through, and it was like.
And then he got there. And then I remember he cut through the whole defense, and then he turned around. I was like, "There's no way he's gonna score that. There's no way he's gonna score that." And then he just
turned around and. Yeah, that was a sick goal, man. That was a sick. But like the ballers we had, man. Rosicky, Fabregas, Kleb, Nasri.
Yeah.
Who was the other one, man?
We had Flamini was in midfield. No, I'm saying Flamini early at him. You had
what's his name, man? Yeah, Flamini weren't as bad as people made him out to be.
You know what? Somebody asked me a question about Shamak. I'll tell you who I'd take over Eddie and Kenny. It just popped in my head. I'll take Joel Campbell all day over Eddie and Kenny.
Joel Campbell, wow, throwback. Bro, you know what I'd take? Christopher Ray.
Yeah.
I mean, Ray. Lewis Boamorte.
Hey, man, what's my boy? We had Jermaine Pennant. Jermaine Pennant ran circles around Eddie and Kenny. Eliadier ran circles around Eddie and Kenny.
Do you remember Baptista?
Baptista.
At Anfield.
Right, Eddie and Kenny.
More goals at Anfield in one game than Eddie's going to get all season.
Yeah. Archibald. People slay Archibald. They're like, oh, man, Archibald.
I was thinking of Archibald.
Yeah, Archibald. The problem with Archibald was Wenger played him out of position. Yep. He was the number 10. He played him
off the left.
He played him over on the wing. I mean, you remember that game against Sunderland? I think it was Sunderland where the defender came out, man, and he just did a little jink move, and the dude just fell over. he just fell flat over. And even the announcer started laughing.
It's crazy, man. Like some of the ballers we've had, but we just didn't do enough. And somebody put in this chat earlier, they said, can you imagine if Arsene Wenger had the money given to him that Arteta's had?
We'd have at least a Champions League. If he was given that kind of money and could have spent it freely without him, tinkering with the books, we probably have a Champions League, at least 2, maybe even 2.
We'd definitely have another couple of leagues.
Yeah, we definitely have. Oh yeah, we'd have been able to go directly toe to toe with Chelsea and Man U, because that was the problem back then. Chelsea had. I mean, that Chelsea team. People talk about United back then. Go look at that Chelsea team with Ballack, Clark McAlele in there, and all them, man. That was a loaded team.
That team was filthy, man.
Loaded, bro.
Centre back, like with John Terry. It was the one Ivanovic. That defense was a joke, man. Better checking goal.
Yeah.
That back line, I think that's still a record now in the Premier League. 15 goals conceded. That'll never be beaten. Nobody's ever going to concede less than 15 goals in a season.
I mean, that was crazy. I mean, that defense was crazy.
And back then, we're talking about proper ballers in the league up front. Yeah, like the Wayne Rooneys of this world and that. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about idiots, mate. Like, you know, Thierry was still in the league.
Yeah,
like, proper ballers. Ronaldo was still in the league. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people forget, you know, back then. And then you had Ronaldo and he was cranking it up, man. Popping, hitting 50 shots out from
a sick finish. That was a sick goal, man. Yeah, that was a great goal from Ansu Fati. Was it Ansu Fati? Yeah, it was. That was a sick goal, man.
Oh,
that was a sick goal. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like back then, bro, Jose came into this league and just absolutely took the wholesale piss. He was like, cool. Yeah, and the funny thing is, yeah, I'm gonna go through Jose's first signings in a minute here. Bro, this is a joke. And the price Joe Cole, I think he got for like 6 mil. 6 mil.
Joe Cole. God. Just these names I had heard in so long, man. Joe Cole. 6
mil. I remember when he subbed. He did a treble sub after 20 minutes. Yeah, look at that goal from Ansu Fati. That was quality. Yeah, do you remember when he did the treble sub after 20 minutes? And everyone was like, has he lost the plot? He subbed 3 players off after 20 minutes. So it was like Jose's gone crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get Jose's first signings at Chelsea, man. This is crazy.
Oh, what a goal.
Yeah, it was sick, wasn't it?
Even the pass to him, there was a little dink pass was nice.
Yeah, it's decent, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ajax are in the mud.
Let me tell you something, man. That's a mess. I told you beginning of the season, you know, I watch Ajax here and there. That was a mess. I mean, complete. They sold everybody. That's another thing. Selling. The problem, you sell players, you don't replenish. You sell all your players.
All right, there's another one, a throwback. Paulo Ferreira.
Oh, man, that's another one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's have a look at Jose's signings. First transfer window under Jose. That's a poor cross. Ajax are shocking. They've fallen way off from what they used to be.
You saw they had to bring back Van Gaal.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, here we go. Here's a name for you. Mattia Kesman.
Oh,
do you know what was mad? Is he came from the Dutch league, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh, this guy's going to rip it up, bro. Yeah. And he absolutely flopped.
Stuck it.
Flopped. Yeah, the summer of 2004 saw club icons Petr Cech, Didier Drogba move to Stamford Bridge, while Mourinho brought in Porto pair Ricardo Carvalho and Paulo Ferreira. Mourinho's first few months at the club also saw Arjen Robben, Thiago, Mattia Kesman, and Nuno Moraes join him. Jokes, absolute jokes, bro. Yeah. And then it says, previous season, Chelsea finished second under Ranieri and had some clear talent. Frank Lampard, John Terry, Claude Makelele. Oh, my days.
Claude Makelele, the Frenchman. Oh, yeah.
Bad boy. Yeah, Carlo Cudicini, but then obviously Czech went on. Yeah, and then Hernan Crespo.
Yeah.
Robin. Damien Duff.
Yeah, Damien. Yeah. Yeah. I hadn't heard that one in a long time.
Joe Cole. Oh, my days. Unbelievable, bro. Some of the players, man. I want to get the fees up. Yeah, let me go to.
Ooh, man, what a shot.
Chelsea.
He's about to have another goal.
Under Roman. Chelsea signings under Roman Abramovich, yeah? His first signings. I want to get his signings up on the fees, yeah? Because it is crazy. Oh, off the post. Why can't I find it? I found it the other week. I did it on the other channel. Here we go. 13 players Chelsea signed during the first summer of Roman. Let's go with this. 13 players signed in the first summer. All right, so they signed Glenn Johnson for 6 mil. Marco Ambrosio, free transfer, goalkeeper, did nothing. Jeremy, do you remember him?
Yep, I remember Jeremy. Yep.
He ended up at Real Madrid, I think, didn't he?
Sure did. Yeah.
Wayne Bridge, 7 mil.
Wayne Bridge, man, that's another name I heard in a long time.
Damien Duff, 17 mil. Joe Cole, 6.6 million. Oh, my days.
Highway robbery.
Bro, Eddie Nketiah is literally getting paid 1.4 million a year less than they signed Joe Cole for.
This is why I said footballers now, man. Like just imagine what these guys you calling off would have been called, what they would have been paid for if they'd have got been around.
Here's another one for you, Matty. One Sebastian Veron, 15 million.
Oh man, Veron, man.
15 mil.
Veron
He just won the league at Man United when they signed him.
I know, but I was like, bro, I ain't heard that name in years.
Here's another one. I think he still owes Chelsea money. Adrian Mutu.
Hey, Mutu! Oh, see, people, hey, everybody in chat. This one night, me and Lee was up, man. This is what we were doing. We were just doing this all night, man.
Robbie Keane throwback to the goals and that. Robbie Keane was a bad man finisher, bro.
And we was watching Duncan Ferguson tackles.
Oh yeah, crazy, wasn't it? Yeah, here's another one. Yeah, Alexis Smerton. Do you remember him?
Yeah. I remember him.
Yeah, they loaned him straight to Portsmouth. Yeah, Hernan Crespo.
You remember Pompey was where you go, man. That was purgatory. That was.
Portsmouth were moving mad back then.
Whew.
Yeah, here we go. Hernan Crespo, 16.8. Claude Makaleli, 16 mil.
I'm just here thinking that today that's 55, 60, 75 million.
All right, mate. Claude Makaleli would be worth more than Caicedo, bro. He was a joke. Absolute joke. Unbelievable player, man. Mutu. Boswinger as well. Yeah, that's a throwback.
Yeah, that's another name, too, I hadn't heard in a while.
Boswinger, that's a proper throwback. Yeah, Joe Cole did used to cook, man. He was such a good player. Michael Essien. How much did they sign Essien for? That must have been a cheap. Chelsea's
you talk about expensive. Hey, if he was expensive then.
Let's see how much they signed him for.
What did they? I remember when they got him too. I can't remember what they paid for, but I believe it was expensive. If I can remember, there was a lot of talk about that sign.
All these pop-ups are driving me nuts. Right, let's have a look. 26 million.
That was a lot of money back then. Yeah, because he was
22.
Yeah.
That was 2005, bro.
Yeah. I remember. I remember that contract because I remember people were like, "Man, that's a lot of money for a 22-year-old."
Do you remember the goal he scored against us, against Jens Lehmann, last minute? Absolute.
That ball barely came off the ground.
Yeah, it was just a rocket. He hit that so sweet, wasn't it? 35 yards out. It didn't have no backlift, nothing. Like, unbelievable, man. Some of the players they've had is just a joke, isn't it? Didier Drogba they got for like 20 odd M's. Like, big up to Pat as well, man.
Hola Madrid.
Just want to say we love you in Spain. Thank you, my friend.
They're winning this weekend. I got them winning this weekend 3-1.
Bro, they put that game on. Some div in Spain decided to put that on 15 minutes after we kick off. That was all about. I was going to do a watch along for that, man. But big up to Pate, man. Yeah, come on. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. Thank you very much, my friend. Big up Lee. Matt Cruz in January to City, KDB, NC for a year. I don't think Cruz is leaving, bro. I can't lie. I don't think he'll leave. I think he'll see his last contract out last year. I think he'll go at the end of the season, maybe to America or somewhere. But yeah, I don't see him leaving. Great show, gents, says Coach Jordache. I'm trying to pronounce these names. Jordache. Yeah, I've probably ruined half of these names, but thank you very much nevertheless. Big up Diana in the chat as well. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Big up Lionel. Man said Joe Cole used to cook. Mutu just... Bro, I think Mutu still owes Chelsea money. Yeah. He's refused to pay him back.
Mutu. That man, I ain't heard that name for so long, man. Mutu.
Yeah, they signed him for 7. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he got sued for 17 million euros in 2019. Yeah, I'm sure he still ain't paid it back. Here we go. No, actually, I'm lying. It was before 2019. Yeah, he still owes them all the money. But this is April 23. Yeah, he owes them 15.2 million, which is 17 million, about 17 million euro. 2008, dished out a penalty when the governing body ruled Mutu owed. So 2008, he's owed him that money and he's refused to pay him. Crazy.
Demba Ba, man.
Demba Ba. Boy, Steven Gerrard still has nightmares.
Demba Ba.
We do not let this fucking slip, lads. Yeah, next game slips, then Baba, goal.
Yeah.
Aspilicueta for 7 mil is one of the best transfers ever, by the way. 7 mil for Aspi. That's a bargain. And how much did they sign Ashley Cole from us for, man? It was Ashley Cole, or was it just a straight swap for Gallas?
No, it was cash.
Let's see how much they got him for.
It was cash.
Ashley Cole signed.
Because we got Gallas. Did we get Gallas after? No, we didn't get Gallas after.
No, it was part of the deal, man.
It was part of the deal. We got Gallas part of that deal.
Yep.
Man, we have been getting fleeced.
Right? Oh my days.
We have been getting fleeced by Chelsea for decades. Y'all see that?
Right.
Y'all see that?
5 mil.
Yeah, that's what we gave. That's what we gave up for one of the greatest left backs in world football. That's what we gave up. We gave up a pack of chicken and a bag of chips, and we got Gallas crying on the middle of the pitch. It's on a damn contact.
And wearing the number 10 shirt.
Yeah, number 10. Yeah,
he was wearing Bergkamp's number, bro. Horrible, absolutely disgusting. Some of the stuff we've done, man.
It make you wonder. It's like, bro, what's going on here? Yeah.
Like, Drogba was cheaper than that, bro. I swear Drogba signed for them for like 20 mil, 26 mil.
38 million euros.
No, it was cheaper than that. Although saying that, back then the exchange rate was a lot different, wasn't it? And it probably was about that. Drogba signs for Chelsea. Let's see how much it is. 2004, 24 million pounds.
That's a lot of money back then.
Let's go with a calculator because the exchange rate was about 1.45.
Yeah, so we're looking at what 49 52
times 1.45. Yeah, he's not far off. About 35 mil in euros. Yeah. I wish the exchange rate was that now.
Oh, yes.
It's about 1.16 now, not 1.45.
You know, it'd be a fun list is players that we almost signed. I told you, I remember Radamel Falcao. They wanted 7 million for him. Wenger was like, "Nah, I'm not paying."
That's another one that played for Chelsea.
Yeah,
yeah. Ibrahimovic. Zlatan doesn't do trials.
Mbappe. That was one. They got.
Remember that when Ivan Gazidis and Wenger apparently
at the house. Yeah, at the house, and then you didn't come back with him. Like, bro, how you do that, man?
Unbelievable.
Messi. Oh, well, we won't get you. I just want an apartment and help me take care of my medical. Oh no, we can't do that. Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to Barcelona.
Yep. Crazy, isn't it?
Hazard, man, you talked about that the other day. Hazard, 15 million.
Do you know how much? Right, this is a piss take because I had to Google this because I knew it was cheap, but I didn't know it was this cheap, bro. Do you know how much Chelsea signed Arjen Robben for?
What, about 7 million?
12 million.
Yeah, we had that. I remember.
12 million.
Yeah.
And then they flogged him. They flogged him to Real Madrid for double the money.
Yeah. And then he went over there and they got double for their trouble.
Crazy. Carvalho they got for 20 mil.
What was Michael Ballack? What was Michael Ballack when he came over?
Oh, that's a good shout, actually. Let's have a look at Ballack. Ballack signs for Chelsea. Whoops. Confirm the signing of the 29-year-old Michael Ballack for. Get out of here, man. Just pop up. Fuck off. Free transfer.
free for Michael Ballack. Who was heading up the scouting department back then?
Marina Graduskova, mate. She was loving life. Marina was loving life. I don't know if she was flopping them out and all of that in the negotiations, bro, but she was loving life back then.
I was like, man.
Oh man, that's crazy. Now players like Eddie are worth 40 mil. It's jokes.
I mean, 40 million. Look at what we paying Odegaard.
I mean,
what was that 5-year deal? Was it 5-6 year deal? Some wild number.
5-year deal, yeah.
5 years. When have you heard somebody getting a 5-year deal?
Extension when you've already got 3 years left. Right, so it's an extra 2 years. He had 3 left, and you've added another 2 on a new. So you've rewritten the contract on the new terms.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Wow, that's fine,
bro. Somebody, I did check this earlier because somebody put in my chat earlier. Yeah, right. No, it was yesterday. I think somebody put in the chat. Yeah, on here, Mesut Ozil has in his first 118 games for Arsenal had 45 assists. Yeah, this guy in his first 119 games, right? So 1 game more.
Yeah.
It's still the same because he never got one at the last game. 15.
That's just like 2 and 30. Numbers don't lie, man. It's just like I
told you. Goals. If anyone in the chat could tell me how many goals Ozil had in his first 118, 119 games for Arsenal, that'd be great because I can't be asked to sit and work it out. But Odegaard's got 28 goals and 16 assists in 119, yeah? Right? Barring that anomaly season he had last season of 15, like he's had 13 other than that. It's not great. Now, even 28 goals, yeah? Like, let's not dismiss his goals. Cool. Let's put them all in. 28 in 119. It's not great, is it?
Not at all.
In this era of football, right? Because it's easier to score goals in this era. Yeah, because defending's pretty much obsolete. Nobody can defend properly, bro.
I'm going. Let me see if I can find these stats here. I just want.
It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. All right, big up to everyone inside. All right, let me get Matty's link as well, people. Let me get Matty's link. Yeah, and we'll pin that to the comments. Make sure you sub to Matty's channel, man. Big up for jumping on as well, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, no problem, man. I was already gonna watch the game. I wasn't doing much of nothing. I was like, let me see. We can chat it out and just relax. We don't have to get our blood pressure run up today. So
right, where are we at? Let me get your last video. I don't know why it won't let me get the actual. Oh no, there it is. No, that's your Twitter. 1 second. I'll tell you what I'll do. Bear with me. I'll actually get the actual link. I'll get the actual link.
yeah, Ajax are shocking.
They're crap, aren't they? They are poor, man.
I told you they sold everybody. They sold all of the good players. They didn't buy. They didn't buy anybody. When Overmars, that scandal with Overmars messed them up. They brought in that jackleg coach they had, and they were talking about firing him about 5 games into the season. And then I think they fired him and brought in somebody else, and then they fired that coach. They just fired that coach.
Yeah, they've just got him, he lost 4-3 to Utrecht, and they sacked him.
I mean, bro, that's rough, man. When Utrecht beating you, man, you know that's rough.
4-3 as well. I think they were winning 3-2 right near the end, and then lost. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. But AirPod Albert's linked with the job, man.
Yeah.
He's linked, and you know what? I didn't know this, right? I dropped a video on the main channel earlier, yeah?
He's qualified, man.
This thing. He was at Man United, right, when Van Gaal was their manager.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he did. I think he did some stuff with the U team or the national team or something on that line.
He did. He did with the national team as well.
Yeah,
he was also part of the Wales setup.
You know
Gareth
what?
Bale was still there right at the death with Gareth Bale, but
Lee, this is why people wonder why you get on Arteta. I was like, he's not qualified. Everybody else around him is qualified.
Yep. And who was the other guy that we had from Everton that we got rid of?
Steve, was it Round?
Steve Round.
Yeah. Qualified.
Been in the game coaching for years and years and years. AirPod Albert's been a coach for 30 years.
It's no coincidence when we played City, we look better. We have not played that. It was that blitz attack we put on City. City was caught off guard. It was like, what is this? Who is this team?
Rodri nicking it right at the death. Yeah, we should have had a goal that way. Yeah, but we did. That was the best we played against City. Yeah, for as long as I could remember. Since we beat him when Santi Cazorla just run the show. Like, yeah, crazy, isn't it? I just subscribed to Matty's channel. Yeah, come on, man. It's pinned comment.
Appreciate it, brother.
Comment. Big up to everyone inside, bro. Ozil got them assists with Giroud and Walcott. Exactly.
He was feeding Giroud and Walcott, man.
That's what I'm saying. And both of them are not clinical, yeah? But then having said that, neither are the strikers we got now.
No.
But would you rather have Jesus up front than Theo? I don't know. Theo was kind of one-on-one. He was pretty decent. As long as you didn't have to think about it, back in the net. Yeah. If it was instinctive, goal. Yeah. But I don't know, man. Like we've had, I don't know, man. If you put Mesut Ozil in this team, in fact, let me put it a better way, right? Because I never really rated Ozil like that at Arsenal. At Real Madrid, he was unreal.
Oh, yeah.
He was hooking him off on 60 minutes every week. And then Wenger decides to buy him and play him 90 odd minutes every week in a harder league. And it was like, this guy subs him in La Liga, bruv, after 60 minutes, and you're playing him every week. Like, the amount of times I've been to Anfield and the Etihad, bruv, and that guy's sitting on the floor crying. And I'm like, the fans, bro, when we lost, I think it was 4-1 to Liverpool, we were 3-0 down so quick. And then Bellerin tried a Cruyff turn and Salah run the length of the pitch.
Yeah, I remember.
That game, Ozil sat on the floor like this. Like, bro, I swear to God, 4,000 Arsenal fans in the away end, mate. He was getting it, bruv. He was absolutely getting it. Yeah. But the thing is, Ozil, when he wanted it, quality. Yeah. When he's on it, quality. The problem with that type of player is, as soon as they get pressed, they're out the game, and they've got no physicality. They rely too much on their technique. Can't always rely on technique. Yeah, nope. Both of them are so one-footed, it is crazy. Yeah, they're both so one-footed. Yeah, whereas like when you look at somebody like Santi Cazorla, fair enough, he didn't post the numbers.
You remember the goal against West Ham, Santi? That shot, bro, in the rain. I was like,
bro, that guy was a joker, man. That guy was a joke.
I remember we signed him from Malaga. I remember that was a deadline day sign. I remember we signed him, and it was like 12 million or something like that. And I was like, we can send it, Cazorla. I was like, what? What?
Malaga was sick.
Yeah, I was like, what?
They had some bad players at that club,
and he came out of nowhere too. That signing came out of nowhere.
Mate, he was unreal. Yeah, the way he run Man City ragged at the Etihad, man. Like, and Theo scored a banger that day. Yeah, like. He was unbelievable, man. And he was in midfield, up against Yaya Toure and them lot, David Silvers and that. Like,
prime Yaya Toure.
Exactly. Yeah, he was no joke, man. No joke. Sick footballer. Yeah, but then when you look at Cesc Fabregas, for example, Cesc Fabregas, left foot, right foot, scores goals, scores free kicks, can dictate the pace of a game. Never really gave the ball away that often.
He was a true midfielder.
He was a complete midfielder.
Yeah, complete midfielder. He was what a midfielder is. That's what
you could play him at number 10. You could play him at number 8. You could play him at DM. Yeah, you could play him right wing, left wing, false 9. Bro, he played false 9 for Barcelona for time. Yeah, he scored 20 goals in his first season at Barcelona. False 9.
Thomas Rosicky. He was ripping it up at Dortmund. He was ripping it up at Dortmund before he came to us. He's ripping it up over there. Came over here, you just had injuries. I'll never forget that goal against Hamburg. That's actually my top 5 goals of all time. Is the Hamburg goal.
Bro, do you know what's crazy? Yeah, is that the one where we beat him? Was it 3-1, 4-1?
Yeah, that's the one where he got the ball. I think Seth's passing the ball. He took a step and then he just let it rip, and it went right.
Was that the game we were 1-0 down? Van der Vaart scored.
Yeah. That was in Champions League. Yeah, it was in Champions League.
I was right behind that goal. Van der Vaart brings the ball down. I was in the upper tier that day, right? But he brings the ball down, he twists, he turns, curls it straight past, I think it was Lehmann in goal, straight in the top corner, and the whole of that tier, where I was, it was just North Bank upper, it was just like, everyone's looking at each other like, wow, and that was early on. I think it was like first 10 minutes, and we pammed them. Yeah, we pammed them after that, but we were like, wow, Van der Vaart.
That's another name, Van der Vaart, that's another one.
Quality footballer, mate. But yeah, I was flat to deceive, man, but Mesut Ozil is light years clear of this ghost.
Luka Modric. Look at when he started out. You could clearly tell he was headed places. You could just look at him and go, yeah, this dude, he's getting ready to do something.
Yeah, when he was at Spurs, bro, you could see he was too good for that lot. Yeah, too good. And look at the career he's had.
Yeah, your boy, Berbatov. Berbatov, man.
Berbatov. Wait, right career choices though, bro.
I used to call him Dracula because that's what you look like, Dracula.
Like people are comparing him to fucking Kai Havertz.
Who?
Berber and Havertz. People are comparing him.
What?
Come on, man. Yeah, turn it in, man. Yeah, come back to me when he wins a golden boot. Yeah.
What?
Come back to me when he wins a golden boot.
Man, please. There's no comparison. There's absolutely no
comparison. It's tall and skinny. That's it.
Yeah. No comparison. That's
No
absolutely
comparison whatsoever, mate. Berbatov had one of the best first touches you'll ever see in your life.
Berbatov and please.
One of the best first touches in football, mate. Unbelievable football.
I feel like we old because I feel like how your dad was like. So when I was your age, boy, I've seen. That's how I feel now. There's no way you gonna tell me.
My man goes, yeah, you don't know proper footballers. I see fucking Glenn Hoddle and Michelle Platini, George Best.
Like that's how we sound out. Like, man, look at these players we just seen. And you gonna tell me about Odegaard?
My old man don't rate Messi. He rates Ronaldo higher, and I'm like, you're taps.
Yeah,
these borders. Yeah? And then you watch Messi and don't think he's looking like George Best, like Maradona and all this. Like, he's like, no, Ronaldo. I think he does it to wind me up because he knows I don't like Ronaldo. Yeah, but it's like he's seen George Best, like fucking proper footballers, man. Yeah, another one that's a proper footballer from back in the day. Yeah, Ginola. That was Ginola.
Yeah, Ginola. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah,
pace, power, strength, like first touch, unbelievable finishing. Like, just do you remember when he played for Aston Villa and they were saying he was overweight? The manager, who was the manager, and he said he was overweight. Yeah, and he scored a goal and ripped his top off and went like that. That was funny, man. Now, I can't remember the manager's name. Can't remember. I think he was an English manager or Scottish. Yeah, I can't remember. Big up to Dinesh, man. Evening, Lee, and everyone. Hope everyone's well. You should watch the Liverpool game. It's 4-1. Hey, bro, we committed to this game, man. And I was going to change, and then I changed for 5 minutes, come back, and as soon as I come back, this lot scored. So yeah, man, it's what it is. I committed to the game tomorrow, Palace game against Tottenham. Although Al Hilal are playing Mahrez FC tomorrow, so I'm kind of, but then I'm like, no, I've committed. We're sticking with Tottenham Palace. Big up football highlights. Phase 4, bend it like Declan. Yeah, then they have Henry Vacuum up front. So it gives you a super make a lifetime contract. Do you know what I'm saying?
This chat is unforgiving, man.
I'm real, man. Yeah,
did you watch? Did you get a chance to catch Jazz yesterday, man? Jazz had it was one of those rare moments where Jazz normally go where he went off hard. He went off on it and catch it yesterday. It was hilarious.
Man, I need to catch up to that.
It was hilarious, man, because you could tell, we all know when Jazz gets rolling. But he thought about that thing last night, man, and it kept him, boy. He was just like, I am sick of him.
John Gregory, that was the manager. He said Ginola was overweight. Yeah, he ripped his top off, flexed, and went. Yeah, he was an unbelievable footballer, man. Unbelievable, man. They don't make him like that anymore, bro. It's like when I was watching something the other day, and it was just like. Popped up on YouTube, and it was Zidane's like best moments and that, and it was like I don't even know where the video came from. I can't remember the channel. Yeah, but it was Zidane's best moments, and it was
it was a work of art, man. And that's why I said, Lee, we watched these. We probably, to be honest with you, we probably had to watch the at least the 5 of the greatest midfielders, center mids of all time, and then you come to rate Odegaard. No way. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it. I know better. At 24 years old, some of these guys were winning Champions Leagues, man, and World Cups.
Yep, bro. I watched the thing. Hey, this Ajax keeper's fucked that up. Shoot, in the box, straight at the keeper. He's parried it. I watched on Rio Ferdinand's channel earlier. Michael Owen was with Harry Pinero, and they were talking about like. Prime Michael Owen or 18-year-old Michael Owen, 18-year-old Wayne Rooney, 18-year-old Mbappe, 18-year-old Michael Owen, all of this and that, yeah. Right. And then he was talking about best players and all of this, yeah. Michael Owen said the best player he's ever played with was Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, that guy was a joke. 6'4", built like a shithouse. Yeah. Had the touch of a feather. Yeah. He was so good, but he was quick. Yeah, left foot, right foot. That goal in a Champions League final against Leverkusen, man. Oh my days, bro. Yeah, that goal was just unbelievable.
I got a mate that I play ball with, man, and we was playing some footy one day, and he was talking about Brazil last time Brazil was really good. And I told him, I said, well, he said he couldn't remember the year, and I said, well, 06. And he said, well, no, we weren't that good. I was like, yes, you were. I said the only reason y'all didn't get to the World Cup finals because Zidane was on the other side.
Yeah, facts.
Dismantle y'all in that quarterfinal, in that semifinal.
Yeah,
and I said, him by himself dismantle y'all. I remember watching that.
Unbelievable player, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, crazy. And do you know what? He's a crazy manager as well. 3 Champions Leagues on the spin.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion if they get rid of Ten Hag, he'll be probably going over to United. He's gonna go somewhere big. I know that.
He's waiting. He's waiting for a big one.
He's sitting back in the cut waiting. He's definitely waiting.
Mm. You don't just disappear off of the face of the earth after winning 3 Champions Leagues, mate. Like, but mate, it's unbelievable. Even Beckham, like, said in his recent documentary on Netflix and that, he was like, when he went to Madrid, he was looking like, and Zidane, they played him. R9 scored a hat-trick at Old Trafford. And he said, Zidane's come over to me, because Beckham played great. He came off the bench. He scored twice, I think. He scored a free kick and then scored another one. It was 3-2 in the end. But R9 got a standing ovation after the first goal from Old Trafford, right? Yeah. And then it shows the clip of Zidane walking up to Beckham and asking for Beckham's shirt and saying, he said to me, he pointed to me, went, "You come to Madrid?" And it was like, out of all the players on the pitch, he's asking me. This is Zidane, bro.
Yeah.
He goes, "I got to Madrid training." Yeah. And he goes, like, we're doing these drills with the little tiny goals, little midget goals, like dwarf goals, yeah. He goes, and R9's about to tap it in. So I've gone sliding across the pitch. R9 just put his foot on the ball and just carried on watching me, laughing, and tapped it in. and he shows the footage, yeah. And you see Beckham just do this little wry smile. He'd only just got there, and he was like, wow. He thought, is this the levels? Because I'm fucked. He goes, I need to level up. But fair play to Beckham, man. Yeah, he was brilliant. He was brilliant, man. Brilliant.
Yeah. And it's amazing.
Props, man. He was a top player.
Yeah, I was gonna say, us growing up during the era, we took that stuff for granted, man. But you look at it in retrospect, you're like, man, he was really, really good, man. That whole Bennett like Beckham thing and stuff, man. It was. I remember that just like it was yesterday, man. I remember that just like it was yesterday.
And it's like you're looking at these players now, man. You're just like,
you talking about Kai Havertz, like what?
The rate Kai Havertz, Eddie Nketiah, Martin Odegaard, Ben White, bro. I've seen Dani Alves, Cafu. Like, fucking come on. Like, proper right backs, man. I've seen proper left backs, Roberto Carlos, Ashley Cole.
Yeah.
Like, do me a favor, man. Like, it's unbelievable, man. Look at Soldado at Real Madrid. Bad man, right back.
I just would say, go look at the Real Madrid team in the Galacticos. Go look at that team and just come on, man.
Joe, that team was ridiculous, man. Like,
I mean, Ronaldo was injury plagued and dismantled Manchester United. I mean, he was injury plagued. It was injury plagued, Ronaldo. Yep. Dismantled Manchester United out
of them, bro. Yeah, Guti, another one.
Yeah, Guti, yeah.
Steve McManaman, bro. That guy's got the freedom of Madrid. They love him in Madrid, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't like Michael Owen so much, or Jonathan Woodgate. Yeah, but Beckham and Steve McManaman, they can walk around Madrid, win day long.
Woodgate was good till the injuries, man. Injuries just ate his career up. Him and Owen just ate it up because Owen at 18 was unstoppable.
Well, do you know what? When I watched that thing earlier with him on Ferdinand's channel, he's the youngest player to win a golden boot. Yeah, 18 years old, 17 into 18. Then he won it again the following season, 18 into 19. Yeah, so he won golden boot back to back. Yeah, right. He said, and he was sat on this thing. It was like 15 minutes long, and he goes, and then Thierry Henry came into the league. Yeah, and he goes, he's the greatest player ever to play in Premier League. He goes, and I looked, and I was like, wow, I'm never winning a golden boot ever again.
I still get seething hot about how they passed up my boy TH on that damn Ballon d'Or, man. Gave that damn.
Unbelievable, isn't it, man? But some of these players, man, like Fernando Torres was jokes. Like Dennis Irwin, unbelievable. Never gets his flowers, bro. Yeah, never. Casillas, young Casillas was bad. Yeah, but we've seen some of the greatest players of all time, mate, and we're supposed to sit here watching this shit.
Yeah.
In front of our very eyes, going, oh yeah, well, and people are going, oh, what do you reckon to this player? He's all right. What do you mean he's all right? No, he's all right. He's not bad. I
mean, you can actually start putting Sergio Aguero in these conversations. Sergio Aguero, like, bro, I'm like, man, I'm supposed to rate what? And I watched it. I say I watched this. Nah.
Yeah, that's even recent as well. Like, go back further, man. We could just reel off 25 top borders, strikers back in the day, bro. Yeah, just like that. R9, Adriano, yeah, Del Piero, yeah, Baggio, Battistuta, George Weah. Yeah, like come on, we can keep going here, bro. Yeah,
My boy
David Villa.
my boy played for Roma. I can't call his name. I dropped
Totti.
Totti. Yeah, Francisco
Come
Totti.
on,
Yeah,
man. Like,
yeah.
fucking bro. And we're supposed to rate some of the shit that's playing now. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Never in a million years, bro. Yeah, and then you go midfielders. That's even more. Look at that shot was that a shot or a cross? I think he's just wiped out one of his ultras in the crowd. He's getting fucked in a minute when the game's finished. And them ultras are gonna kill him. Yeah, Zola, bad man.
Yeah, Franco Zola.
Bad man. Yeah, absolute joke. There's a thing coming out on Netflix here on the 2nd of November. Yeah, and I know it's different in each country, in each region and that, yeah. But do you remember the Colombian goalkeeper? Higuita?
Yeah, you're talking about my man, the scorpion kick.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Hugo.
With Escobar and all of that. Yeah, bro, that guy was crazy.
If I remember, I think Hugo.
Hugo.
He had the S curl. He had the Jerry curl. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come on. What was his name? Hugo. What was his
Hugo? I can't remember his last name. First name. That's Hugo. I can't remember his first name. But yeah, him. Then you had Valderrama. I remember Valderrama because he was big over here in the States.
Oh, bro, that guy still got big hair. It's just grey now.
Yeah.
He's on that documentary. Right, but it showed a trailer of it. I've programmed it in to send me a notification when it's dropping. Yeah, 2nd of November. Yeah, and it showed that he went to jail, that Higuita, and he was in some Colombian jail or something, man. Yeah, and it was like he come out of jail and he's playing a World Cup.
Yeah,
unbelievable, like unbelievable, bro. Yeah, it's crazy, absolutely crazy, man. But like, so Xavi, do you know what? I watched Arsenal versus Barcelona at the Emirates. When Ibrahimovic scored twice, he chipped Almunia in the second half from about 30 yards.
Almunia.
What performance Messi played that night, but he weren't that great. Yeah, Xavi Hernandez, that is the best performance I've seen from a rival player live in my entire life. That guy was just, and he's fucking tiny, bro.
Yeah, like, that whole team was short. That whole team was short.
You couldn't get the ball off him. He was just popping it around, boom, 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 and it was like, you're taking the piss.
You remember that Barcelona team that dismantled Manchester United? I mean, that was the most lopsided Champions League final I'd ever seen.
Yep. Even Messi scored a header in that game.
That's how you know. Shout out to coach, man. Coach said Clint Dempsey. Yeah, Clint Dempsey was good, man.
Yeah, man. Clint Dempsey was decent. So same like we said about Robbie Keane and players like that, man. Fucking like
Landon Donovan. He was good in the mirror. When we needed a goal, he'd find it.
He's like the American Messi, isn't he? He's held up to that high regard, man. Tim Howard, he was decent.
Tim Howard, man. Tim Howard was one of the best goalkeepers the United States has ever had.
Look at this name, man. Lothar Matthäus. Right, we could put Ruud Gullit in the same bracket, by the way.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to rate fucking players like this now.
Yeah.
Like Douglas Luiz and Rice. Yeah, Rice is decent.
But he ain't no
Caicedo's and that. They're good players. We'd take them. Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, come on. We're talking. I
think Lee, what has happened is I think that in this climate, everything is real time, internet based. And so you get these rapid reactions, like, oh, this is the greatest play. You go down the list and, oh man, Havertz he's done it tonight. Hadn't done anything, hadn't passed the ball, hadn't scored, hadn't done it, but he's working off the ball. Yeah. It's like you said, yeah, like, bro, that's part of his job description.
Does anyone know what Lothar Matthäus's ball recovery percentage was? Like, or how many duels he won? Like percentage of duels he won over it? Like nobody cares.
Yeah, this fella here, Juninho.
Yep, bro.
Ronaldo.
Edgar Davids,
man. Ajax, man.
Bad. It's bad, bro. And we're supposed to rate some of this shit.
Kanu.
I see that idiot on the fan cam the other day saying, "Oh yeah, this draw at Chelsea, it was reminiscent of when Kanu came off the bench and scored a hat trick in the 3-2." Yeah, let me tell you right now, Kanu started the game, mate. Yeah, he never came off the bench. I don't know why people think he came off the bench.
Nope,
he started the game.
He dropped that 2-piece on him.
That third goal was ridiculous.
Yeah. That third goal was Kudashini went out there and didn't know what to do. He was like, what?
Mate, imagine Eddie Nketiah trying to do that.
Nah.
Big up to football highlights. Imagine having Anthony R9 and Henri Vacuum as a front three. Have it to Richarlison or Eddie Rankham.
Richarlison and Ketia Havertz. That's probably about the best because Richarlison scored a goal. Yeah,
Richarlison scored, I think, the same amount as Eddie this season.
Oh man, that's God. That you know what the problem with that is with Richarlison. I'm gonna tell you what his problem is. And this you've had this discussion in private before.
Listen, I'm gonna grab a beer, mate. Yeah.
The problem with a lot of these players, the modern footballer, players like Richarlison, is they're at a club like Everton where they can fine-tune themselves. But as soon as a big gig pops up, they'll go run and go to that and take that. And then they'll get over there and they can't produce. And then that's their career. Shout out. Whereas back in the day, players would literally sit somewhere. They would learn, work on their craft, get good. And then when it was time to go, then they will make the move. And so what you're seeing a lot of players that, they make these massive moves, man, and it doesn't pan out. And then that's it. Years later, they just fade away.
Facts. And that's down to the money, bro.
Yeah, they see that money, man, and I got to go. I'm out of here.
It's down to the money, their ego. Oh, I think I can do it at this team. Like, if you're Richarlison, you have gone to Tottenham when Harry Kane is number one.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like it's almost like it's career assassination.
You're going to do anything when Harry Kane, everything goes through Kane, and he ain't ever getting dropped.
Yeah,
like never. He'll play every single minute, pretty much, of every single game. Harry Kane at Tottenham. Yeah, and you've gone there thinking that you're so good that you can get a game week in, week out. Yeah, and then when you do get a game, you have to produce, and he ain't.
Yep,
it's crazy. It's actually crazy, bro. Yeah, but this is the thing. The money has killed it. Because back then. Like you said, these players, like back in the day, like the proper players, like even Wrighty, man. Wrighty was an absolute bad man for Arsenal. Yeah, even at Palace as well. Before we got absolute baller, bro. Yeah, goal after goal after goal after goal after goal. He weren't a record scorer for no reason, bro. He was absolutely fucking brilliant. Yeah, he must be sitting there, and this is maybe why he twerks so much, so he can keep the money coming in, like on TV and that. Yeah, right. Because I guarantee he's made more money out of TV than he has out of football. Yeah,
and you got to think about it, and you can't blame him, Lee, because see, you look back at what he was getting paid and the output that he had, and then you look over here at the output that Nketiah has and what he's getting paid. I mean, they got to be sitting at home turning up drinks every night, man, seeing these numbers going across. Like, man, you kidding me?
Yeah, it's crazy, really, isn't it? I mean, I don't know how much he was getting paid back in the day, but I mean, let's be real. Like
he would have got paid a week. He would have got paid when Nketiah's getting paid when he was at Palace, because when he was that good there. So just imagine what he would have made off the back of Palace and what he did at Arsenal, and then went for a new deal.
I'd say back then he was probably getting paid, and I'm only guessing. Like I don't know if there's any stats online that we can find. Yeah, in fact, let's Google it. But I'd imagine that Ian Wright at Arsenal on the first deal from Palace to Arsenal, I'd imagine he was probably on about 10 grand a week.
That sounds about right. I'd say probably maybe 15 at most. 15 at most.
Ian Wright's salary at Arsenal. There we go. How much did we buy him for?
It was 6 million. Was it 6 million from Palace?
2.5 mil, bruv. Oh my days. Eddie's getting paid double and more in a season. 2.5 M's, and he scored on his debut in the League Cup against Leicester, then bagged a hattie, against Southampton in his first league game. And this guy, Eddie Nketiah, is on 2 goals all season in 30 games. He scored 2 goals.
And they want you to rate.
This guy bagged fucking 4 goals in his first 2 games for the club.
They want you to rate Havertz, and we watch Robert Pires. That's like I'm supposed to rate. What?
Nah, you're not taking the mic. All right, let's find
Robert Pires on the crutches was still getting a better output than what we get for Havertz, man. Robert Pires sitting at home with the crutches. You remember that? You remember that lead at the end of the year he got hurt and he was on the crutches? He was getting more done now at the house than what we get for Havertz, man.
Unreal, isn't it? It's unreal. I can't see how much Ian Wright's salary was at Arsenal, but they reckon he's on about 200 grand a year on punditry.
Lee, put this in perspective. He didn't even finish the season, and I think he got Player of the Year.
Crazy.
He got an award. I can't remember what award he got, but he was hurt. Remember, Perez was hurt. I think he tore his ACL or something that year, and he still got Player of the Year. Y'all telling me I'm supposed to rate?
But this is the thing, yeah. Paul Merson in '91, yeah. We lost one game in 1991. Tony Adams was in jail for drink driving, yeah. And I think it was Steve Bold came off injured at Stamford Bridge. So that's two of our back four, yeah, out the game. Yeah, Michael Thomas, I think, went at centre back. I may be wrong. Yeah, we lost that game 2-1. That was the only game we lost all season. It would have been George Graham in '91 in Vincent.
Undefeated. Yeah.
And guess who won Player of the Season that season? Paul Merson. And I'm supposed to rate Martin Odegaard. Paul Merson. Yeah, absolutely tearing it up.
Here's a name.
Won Player of the Season last season for us. Yeah, but I don't think he should have. I thought Saka was better.
Here's a name we forgot to bring up today, Freddie Youngberg. It's like, and I'm supposed to rate these dudes. I'm supposed to rate this new crop. Crazy. They hadn't even done enough. We talking about guys who won trophies. You hear me, Lee? We won trophies. We watched guys win multiple trophies. These are guys we talking about won multiple trophies. Again, in the hardest era of football. Now, if you touch them, they fall over. It's a red card. You gone for 3 games. Back then, it was you getting the hell knocked out you every week.
It's unreal, isn't it? It's unbelievable.
As the comment right below that, the power of marketing.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
bro. I say this every time we're on the Watchalong, and they do these little huddles before the second half kicks off. Bro, you've had 15 minutes to do that in the dressing room. You're only doing it for your socials, and then the football club that you play for, if you win, they can post that picture of the team huddle and say, together, we're united as a team, like family, like dickheads. Yeah, it didn't have none of this back in the day. It was just proper geezers trying to play football. Yeah, and doing it for the love of football. Yeah, now, bro, look at some of these players that are nicking a living, man. I mean, come on. Like, I mean, look at some of them Brighton players tonight. Like,
they get paid top dollar, man. Top dollar.
Some of them Ajax players are a shambles, bro. Like, honestly, they're getting paid good money. Yeah, and they're probably like Sancho. There's another one. Listen, I rate Jadon Sancho. I think he's a top talent. But how long do you say he's a top talent for before the talent is now disappeared and then he's now 28?
And he's another case of what I was saying earlier. He was at Dortmund. He might should have just stayed where he was at. But the money came calling. Oh, I gotta go. It's Manchester United. I gotta go. I'm afraid if I don't make this move, I'll never get this move again.
Yeah, I might never get it again.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Paul McGrath? Another bad boy footballer, by the way. Another bad boy footballer. Yeah, unbelievable player he was, mate. Yeah, he was a sick player. Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, when you look at some of these players, bro, I mean, how much do you reckon R9 was getting back in the day without the endorsements from Nike and all of that? Yeah, he was probably getting paid about 10, well, maybe maybe 25 grand a week.
Yeah, that's about 20, 30 grand a week.
Yeah, let's say with the endorsements and everything, he was probably getting, let's say maybe 60 grand a week. 60, bro. Eddie's nicking 40 grand a week more.
He'd be worth 300 million a day.
Bro, it'd be a joke. Nobody could afford him.
I mean, all I can say is when I was growing up playing, that was my player. That's who I imitated. I was like just doing stuff over. Yeah, I was. The triangle right there, brother. and I would score my goals as a kid. I remember scoring my goals as a kid, and I used to do this all the time, the finger wag. I used to love doing that, man.
It's better than the Shearer one. Just put your arm up in the air.
Yeah.
What a dead celebration that is.
Man.
Robbie Fowler.
Yeah, he was another bad boy, man. Yeah.
Matt Le Tissier is one of my favorite ever players.
Another one, yeah. Matt Le Tissier, yep.
One of the most talented footballers I've ever seen in my life, man. Like, sick footballer. I remember when Robbie Fowler, they were accusing him of doing the powder and that, yeah. And do you remember he scored a goal and then he went to the touchline? It's like he crawled in the cross. I fined about 30 grand for that or something.
Oh man,
yeah, Gazza's another one, bro. Gazza. I watched something the other day with Gazza. I think it was James English podcast. Yeah, bro, that guy. Some of the stories, man. Yeah, Like some of the stories he come out with, he said he was at England training once, right?
Yeah.
I think Glenn Hoddle was the manager. I think it was Glenn Hoddle, right? And I don't know where they were training, but they had these big high fences, and the ball went over the fence into a field. He goes, "I'll get it, Gaffer." He jumps over the fence, never came back. Right? Didn't come back. Yeah, he went out on the lash. Right? Went fishing. Yeah, like just stayed out the whole night, just getting bladdered. Yeah, right. The next day, at the exact same time that the ball went over there, right, the day before, he's jumped back over the fence in his fishing wellies and on the clobber with the ball and went, "Got it." Imagine managing him now.
Yeah.
He'd be suspended every week. Like the boss had just come, "No, I can't deal with it."
We got to get him on down to the reserves.
I think when he was at Middlesbrough, I think him and Ray Parler nicked the team bus. Yeah, Gaz is driving the fucking double-decker team bus down the
comedy hour.
Unbelievable, man. Some of the stories that guy's got is a joke, mate. Yeah, proper player.
Trezeguet. David Trezeguet.
That goal as well, man. Was it the silver goal or golden goal? I think it was the silver goal.
Silver goal. Yeah.
They should do that again. They should bring that back, because you see these games where it goes straight to pens. Nah, F that. Just keep playing until the goal scored.
Yeah, that's how it used to be. It was the golden goal. Yeah, and they'd be
golden goal, man. Play till you win.
Yep.
Yeah, first goal wins. Yeah, that's how it should be. Because then you can set up just for penalties and sub a keeper on to save them. Yeah, you actually have a go.
Yeah. Could you imagine that World Cup this year if it had been golden goal?
Oh, mate, them lot would still be playing now. Like, honestly, they'd still be playing now, because that final was crazy, bro. I can't lie. That final was one of the best finals I've ever watched. Yeah, and do you know what I liked about that final? Yeah, like everyone says it was rigged and Messi had to win it and blah blah blah. Well, Mbappe said no. Yeah, Mbappe said, "I'm going to score 3 penalties and shoot the same way on all 3."
Yeah.
So people can say it's rigged. They got a lot of penalties and all of that. Yeah, but there's no guarantee that they're going to turn up in the final.
And they still had a chance to win it, but what's his name missed that kick. They still had a chance to win it too. Francis.
Oh yeah, Mawani, right?
Mawani missed that kick. Yeah. So.
Oh, what a save though that was, man. That was mad.
Yeah.
Do you know what? He probably still has nightmares he missed that, because bro, if he'd won that after being 2-0 down on the 81st minute.
Yeah.
But do you know what I liked about that final? Yeah. Like that game should have been dead and buried. Argentina battered them for 80 minutes. Yeah, I don't think they had a shot until Mbappe scored. Or shot on target until Mbappe scored. Yeah, but then it's like that's where the top players rise to the top. That is where big moments of big football matches, you get your big players step up. Yeah, and Mbappe didn't have a kick all game. He scores the goal. Now all of a sudden, boom, I've arrived. Now give me the ball again.
Yeah.
Bang, penalty. Yeah, then he gets another bang, penalty. Yeah, then he scores another penalty in the kick, the penalty shootout. He put all 3 the same way against Emi Martinez, bro. Who's the biggest shithouse on penalties in world football. Like, but I like that final, because it was like every time Mbappe did something, Messi was like, "Cool, I'm coming for you, bro. Yeah, you ain't ruining my day." It's like, and it was just both of them. And Mbappe went up a lot in my estimation in that game, because like I think he's a very overrated footballer. Yeah, but I also think he's a very talented footballer. But I don't think he's as good as people make him out to be. Yeah, and his ego is bigger than his talent. Yeah, and it's like he needs to get out of PSG. That's what he needs to do. Yeah, and he needs to get a manager like an Ancelotti, who's going to be leaving in the summer. But he needs an Ancelotti, a Simeone, somebody to tell him, "Oi, sit down and shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
This is Real Madrid. Yeah, this is Atleti, whatever it may be. Yeah, or a Pep, somebody like that. That just tell him, "Yo, you ain't bigger than us, mate. Sit down, shut up. You do as you're told." Whereas at PSG, he's got the freedom of everything, isn't he? He's in control. Yeah, and I think that's gone to his head. Yeah. Which is why I don't think he'll ever reach the heights that he should do, because he's a top player, very good player. But I've seen people saying he's like, "Oh, he's on regen." No, he ain't. What? Because he's tall and can run fast, and plays off the left.
I'll say both of them got a World Cup, so I mean that argument you can't say, "Oh, hey man, he doesn't have a World." Yeah, he got TT's got one.
Yeah, man.
Against prime Brazil, bro. Against prime Brazil. That was prime Brazil.
Right, have you seen the clip that's done the rounds many times over the years of Henry running rings around the whole Brazil team? It's like literally just run the whole game.
Yeah. I remember watching that game. I remember exactly where I was at when I watched that final. I was in Houston, Texas. I was on vacation. and I watched that game, and I could not believe Brazil got beat by France. And then I watched it the way because that Brazil team was stacked.
Proper. That was like what Rivaldo, R9, yeah.
You name them, they was on that team.
Gilberto.
Yep.
Who else was in there? Roberto Carlos maybe still there.
Carlos Cafu, I think, was still on there.
Yeah, Cafu. Yep. Wow. Yeah, that was a bad boy team.
Loaded team. And that tell you how good that French team was. You had Zidane. You had
Romario still there. Romario.
Yep, he was still there. He hadn't left yet because I think that was his last one. And then you had 2002. That's when you had Ronaldinho.
Yeah, that was 98. You're right. Yeah, 98. Yeah, that was when Arsenal won the World Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Manu Petit, Manu Petit, Vieira, Henry, Pires.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy, man, crazy. But bro, football's different now, man. It's horrible. Like that's why I watch teams.
It's
like
all finesse. I told my buddy the other day, it's all finesse. There's no ruggedness about it anymore. No more substance. Somebody put in the chat just a second ago. There's no characters anymore. It's almost like these managers get these players like Arteta. They want all the players to play the same, and nobody can express themselves. This is why you see a player like Haaland and still stand out. Yep. But you don't see the best way I can explain this is that you had everywhere you turn, you had a Haaland back in the day. Now it's like maybe 2 or 3 players in the world that's actually good.
Yeah.
This is why
look at somebody like Miroslav Klose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he still holds the record for most World Cup goals, right?
Yep.
That is a Haaland right there.
Yep.
That was the Lewandowski before Lewandowski. Yeah. I know Lewandowski's not German, but there was many of these players back then.
Mario Gomez,
another one. Yeah.
I mean,
Batistuta, bro, is one of the and Batistuta is one of my favorite strikers. Yeah, and the only player I've ever seen that's got anywhere near like the way he runs, the way he shoots, all different types of goals, the hold up is Aguero.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aguero's a mini him, bruv.
Yep.
Yeah, and I remember seeing Batistuta absolutely pam Arsenal at Wembley in the Champions League. Yeah, when we played our games at Wembley. I think that was 95, maybe? No. Maybe 95, maybe later than that. Maybe it was later than that.
96, I think 96. It might have been 96 or 97.
But yeah, mate, that era of football, bro. Yeah, and I don't know what you had over in America at the time, yeah, but like Gazzetta dello Sport, bro, every Sunday, yeah, Channel 4.
But we have
Italiano, yeah, like Italiano football back in the day, bro. Oh my days.
Calcio, the Calcio.
Bro, that league back then was a joke. Yeah, and people want to make out the Premier League. Nah, fuck off, man. That is the best league I've ever watched in my life. Yeah,
bro. Let me tell you, everybody knew what Diodora was. Everybody knew what Kappa. Diodora, Kappa. Everybody knew what that was back then.
I was busted around with the Kappa jackets and all sorts back then.
That was it, man. Prime back in the day, man. You had somebody put in there Roberto Baggio. You had the Donny. You had, I mean, it was just.
The lotto boots were the one. Yeah, come on, you lot are real ones.
Simeone was playing defense, was a center back then, if I can remember. I was like, man, come on, man.
Ravanelli and all of that, like
man.
Ravanelli, man. Ravanelli was born with grey hair.
I mean, Serie A, man.
Playing for Sampdoria back then. Like,
yeah, remember Parma? We had a discussion about Parma was loaded.
Yeah, man. Brolin, Darlene, fucking Aspria. What was his name? Fucking Zola.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donadoni, I think, was there. Bro, they had some.
AC Milan back in the 90s.
That AC Milan team was a joke. Yeah, that AC Milan. Did you know that AC Milan team, I think, only won 1 title in 9 years?
That tells you how tough it was. That tell you how tough it was, bro.
Yep. That was Ancelotti. Yeah, Ancelotti as manager won 1 title in 9 years, and that league was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'll never forget sitting there because my dad used to get us. It was like, come on, you sit, doom, 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 go Lazio! But every Sunday, that was the hype. Yeah, we used to have the F1. Yeah, my old man used to make me watch F1. I fucking hate Formula One. Right?
Mario Andretti. You didn't like Mario Andretti, man?
Straight, and that was when Schumacher and Damon.
You Schumacher and Spider-Man. You didn't like all that, man?
Nigel Mansell and them lot.
Yeah. God, I ain't heard that name. That's the name I had heard a long time, man.
Yeah, man. Who was the fellow who died, man? What was his name? He died in the crash. What was his name? Senna? Was it Ayrton Senna?
Yeah.
Like, that was back in the day. And then after that, it was like, right, now the Italian league's on. Yeah, and we used to sit around bro, it was different, man. And I'll never forget sitting there when George Weah run that whole length of the pitch, bruv. And we're just like, nah, you're taking the piss. Like, you were literally taking, bro, they ain't making a league like that ever again. They can try all they like.
Not Inter, but Serie A back in the 90s, man. And even the early 2000s was unparalleled.
It'll never be right. Yeah, like, listen, La Liga was good. Like,
but it wasn't like Serie A. It wasn't like Serie A, bro.
They had when it was the MSN and all of that, and the Galacticos, great, fantastic. But it was literally just them two teams, really, innit? And Valencia, Deportivo, maybe Malaga. Yeah, it was like them two teams were clear.
You had
that league. There was like 8, 9, 10 teams that were just all in it.
Yeah, everybody had a shot. Yeah, Juve. You had Roma. You had Lazio, Sampdoria, Parma, Inter, Milan. Yeah, you had all of them, man. And there's another one that I'm forgetting. And it was Udinese. And then I got it on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it now. I got it right on the tip of my. It'll come to me when we get off. But yeah, he had several teams there that was really good in Serie A, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, James Richardson, the host, and all of that. Yeah, come on, man. Them days will never be beaten, man.
Old school, man, right? The old school kits used to look like kits.
Yeah, man.
Every couple of years. You remember that? You get them all every so often. You get a kit. It wasn't one every year. It wasn't 8 kits a year. Training tops. You remember it was on. You had remember team only had one set of training gear. Now it's like they got like 10.
Bro, they used to have one kit. Yeah, one home kit for 2 seasons and one away kit for 2 seasons, but it'd be a different kit every season because you'd have the home kit. Yeah, that's for 2 seasons, but then the away kit would come out the next, but you're still keeping the home. Then it's the away, then the home. Yeah, bro, that was back before money killed it, man. Killed it. Palermo, come on. Yeah, with the pink kit and that. Like, do you remember
the neon pink kit? Yep.
Fiorentina with Battistella.
Yep.
Come on, man. Atalanta as well, bro. These teams were different.
Yeah, Atalanta. That's it. Atlanta, that's who it was.
Teams were different. Yeah, and that whole league, you went through every single team. It was stacked. Yeah, and then La Liga was probably the next best thing from that. Yeah, with the Galacticos and all that. But it's not that league.
You that would be the most entertaining 1-0, 2-1 game you'd ever see in Serie A. Yeah. And it'd be defense there, like this flash of offense, like bam, boom, 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 boom. You know.
Facts, absolute facts. And that's what I'm saying. The thing is, like when you got Ancelotti with that AC Milan team, bro, that AC Milan team was pathetic. Yeah. Thiago Silva's still playing now, by the way.
Inzaghi, Gattuso.
Yeah, you said Inzaghi was born offside. Because they asked him if he was going to sign him, and he goes, "No, the fella's born offside, bro."
Hey, man.
Ronaldinho and all of that, bro, that team. Oh my days, bro. Like later down the road, obviously, but they were some mad ballers, bro. And do you know what's crazy as well? Yeah, like when I've watched on DAZN, they have El Fenomeno, which is R9. Right, and it's all in Portuguese, and it's hard for me to fucking understand it, but I kind of get it. I'm just watching all the clips. Do you know what? That guy is one of the only players I can think of in my lifetime that is a Barca and Madrid legend.
Yep, he wasn't at Barcelona. He was there, but he splashed, and then next thing you know, he was over there in Madrid. Well, he went to Inter after that, I think. And then he went to Real Madrid.
I'm real, man. Yeah. Deportivo were good back in the day. Deportivo were a problem, bro.
They got a title. I think didn't they get a title back in the day?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Valencia under Rafa Benitez, and Malaga were sourcing Isco, Cazorla, all them lot, mate. They were absolutely balling out. David Silva and that lot. Yeah, they were always a problem. They're in the 3rd division now. Right? Yeah. They've been ruined. They got Qatari owners as well. They've been absolutely battered, mate. Yeah, the stadium gets no fans in it anymore. Yeah, look at this team. Look at these players, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Del Piero, Pirlo, Vialli.
Buffon. And they up here talking about Ramsdale. When I watched Buffon.
Casillas, Buffon and that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, Gigi went all the way down a division and came back. Brought the team all the way back to the 1st division.
Yep.
Went all the way down and brought the team back. And I'm supposed to
Who was the other one, the Brazilian brother? Dida.
Oh, Dida, yeah, Dida, yeah.
Yeah, man. And we're supposed to rate some of the trash we're watching now.
No,
Do me a favor.
Julius Caesar. It was good.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's
Edwin
actually
Van der
crazy.
Sar.
Bro, even when that league started like losing its like hype and all of that, yeah, it was still crazy. You didn't want to get an Italian team in Europe, bro. Like, didn't want to get them. And then Simeone as well. Yeah, Simeone, bro. Yeah, that guy was a bad boy footballer, man.
Yeah,
he's a bad boy manager as well.
Yep, top of the line defender, man. That's why his defense so good. That's one thing. You're gonna learn some defense up under him.
That guy could play anywhere on the pitch. You could put him in number 10. I think he played number. I think he was.
I
number
think him and Ancelotti was on the same team, if I can remember. I think they actually played together. Was it him or was it
I think Simeone for Argentina.
It was Simeone. It was somebody else. It was somebody that played with him. That was
Maradona played with him for Argentina, and I think he actually got, because I've watched the Simeone documentary. I'm pretty sure I'm right in this. Simeone actually got the number 10 shirt for Argentina after Maradona.
Yeah,
it was like, that's how good you are. You're getting the king's number, bro. Like the GOAT's number. Like Ambrosini, bro, Rijkaard as well.
Man.
That's what I was saying, bro. And we're supposed to rate Odegaard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And players that come and do me a favor, mate. Yeah. Saliba's quality. Yeah. Saliba's a top centre back. Yeah. But bro, we've seen the best of the best centre backs in our life. Yeah. I do think like the way world class is now seen now, like in this era, it's so diluted to what it used to be. So Saliba potentially is going to be world class. He's on the course to be it, yeah. But when you go world class from the 90s and the early noughties, bro, that guy don't even make bench. From most teams, he don't make bench. Don't make bench. Yeah, Pablo Aimar, another baller. Yeah, Riquelme was another baller as well. Yeah, Recoba and all of that lot. Yeah, Georgie Hadji, Stoichkov, fucking turn it in. I'm supposed to rate Odegaard. It's unbelievable. Bro.
This is why I tell people say, man, you don't get excited. I'm like, I mean, I hadn't seen anything to get excited about.
Talking never gets old. You're right, bro. You're right, bro. That league was ridiculous, man. Honestly, yeah. And then you know what? For the youngers in this chat, yeah, I'd just say to you, just go on YouTube. I'm sure there's clips of it, yeah, and just type in Channel 4 Italian football or something, yeah, and it'll come up. The music's Undefeated. Yeah, that doom 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 doom. Go, lads! Oh. Yeah, it was fucking brilliant, man. Like, and this is why when people say, "Oh yeah, you don't know ball," shut up, mate. Yeah, you weren't born when I was watching these players. Yeah, this is proper ball. Educate yourself on proper ballers. Georgie Kinkladze, bro, that was the Georgian Messi without the output. Yeah, that guy could dribble around a fucking mermaid in a phone box, bro. He was fucking class. Yeah, unbelievable for City. Top.
What's my boy that Messi patterned himself after? I can't think of his name. I'm drawing a blank because Messi was like that was who he prepared himself.
Yeah, he boggled himself on.
Yeah, and I can't remember the guy's name, man. It just drew a blank.
Come on, chat. I know it's on.
I was like, go watch that dude. I was like, y'all need to go watch the dude that Messi patterned himself after. That's what we grew up watching.
Come on, chat. Help us out, man. I know what you're on about because I fucking watched this thing the other week. Yeah, I watched it because they got loads of them. They don't have the same all over the world on Netflix, but yeah, I've watched a lot of the Messi, Ronaldo stuff, Messi interviews and that. But yeah, who was the guy? It's on the tip of my tongue, man. It's on the tip of my tongue. What was his name? Come on, chat. Come on, people. Tell us who he modelled himself on, man, because it weren't Maradona. It was someone else. It weren't Weghorst, you joker.
Aimar. It was Pablo Aimar.
Yeah, Pablo Aimar. Yeah, Pablo Aimar. That's the guy. Pablo Aimar. Yeah, let me tell you right now, yeah. Just go and type in on YouTube when you finish the stream. Yeah. Just type it, and Riquelme. Just go and look at some of these players. Pablo Aimar, Riquelme. Yeah, it was definitely Aimar. It was. Yeah. Just go and watch compilations. Histro Stoichkov, Georgie Hadji, yeah, Georgie Kinkladze. Yeah, like just go and watch some of these ballers, man. Yeah, Gianfranco Zola. Yeah, I went viral. Yeah, I was on like Lad Bible, Sport Bible. I was trending everywhere when I said my top 3 Premier League players of all time: Bergkamp, Zola, and Cantona.
They probably thought you was crazy. But I was
everyone was like, "Are you crazy?" And I'm like, "No." Yeah, Thierry Henry, top baller, but Bergkamp, Zola.
Yeah, I remember when I was watching you the other day when you was on with Terry and you were like, you said Dennis Bergkamp. It was either Terry or somebody. He was like Dennis Bergkamp. It looked you like you were crazy. Like what? It was like Yeah, clearly y'all didn't watch Dennis Bergkamp growing up.
Yeah, Rui Costa as well, man. Bad man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Matty. Yeah, Dennis Bergkamp for me, yeah, is the best Arsenal player we've ever had.
Yeah.
But then for some of the older lot that are older than us, they'd say Liam Brady. Yeah. But we're a little bit too young to have seen that, and he went to Juve, then West Ham, and whatever. Yeah, but we've educated ourselves and know Liam Brady was fucking unreal,
world class. Yeah.
But I've seen Bergkamp's whole career, whereas I didn't see his whole career, but I know he was a bad boy player. But then the newer lot will go, oh, Thierry Henry, because they didn't really see the whole of Bergkamp. So I kind of get it.
Yeah.
But for me, man, come on. It's Davor Shuka, another one. Bad man. Del Piero, bad man.
Stoichkov.
Yeah. Stoichkov was unbelievable, mate. Yeah, Histro Stoichkov and Georgie Hadji. Oh, my days. Some of the goals these fuckers scored. Jokes. Absolute jokes, bro. Yeah, it's a joke. Elguero, yeah, come on, man. We could sit here all night reminiscing about this. Yeah, it's crazy. Fabio Cannavaro. Yeah, and I'm supposed to rate fucking Koscielny. Do me a favor.
This is why you said we talk about this playing out of the back thing. That's what I was like. Back in the day, you didn't see it. It's playing out of the back. It's playing out of the back. You didn't see that. You didn't see this inverted jump where you got a player that was a right back. He's going in the center mid and all this stupid stuff. If you play right back, that's the position you played. If you played center back, left center back, you played left center back. Whatever you did, that was your job. Now all this going all over the pitch. No.
Facts. Yeah, Jean-Pierre Papin, that bad man for Marseille. Oh my days. And when people say, oh, Marseille ain't all that, Marseille are a massive football club. Yeah.
JJ, man. JJ Ochoa. So good they named him twice.
Bad man. Yeah, that guy played for fucking Bolton. Under Big Sam. Hey, big up to AFC NL, man. I'm in my 60s, but Dennis Bergkamp, there you go.
Yeah.
And you're older than us, yeah. You're what, 20 above, 18, 20 above, yeah. Right. And you've seen Liam Brady. You're saying Bergkamp. And you know what? You'll be hard pressed here to find a single football fan, not just but a single football fan that has watched Dennis Bergkamp and says, nah, he weren't all that, mate. Yeah, he's like the Luka Modric of now. Everyone rates Luka Modric. There's not a single football fan I've seen say, nah, he ain't that good. Nah, for me, Luka Modric is unreal.
A lot of times as a teenager, I tried that move that he did against Newcastle. I just kept trying it. I couldn't quite pull that off, but I had another move I actually made out of that. But man, I was just like, bro, it was just amazing to watch that. I can watch that all day and just watch how he did it.
People still think he's fucking fluked it. Nah, man. And do you know who got the assist for that, Matty?
I can't even remember. I remember
Robert
it came in. It came from the far side over there to him. Yeah, I remember it now.
And he fired it in so hard, and Bergkamp feather touch. Bosh. Rumor has it, Luca. What's his name? Dabizas. Dabizas is still spinning, bruv. Yeah, and he just brushed. Get out of the way, man. Boom, goal. This is a great question. We're going to end on this question, people. Big up to everyone who's watched this show. Big up to Matty for coming on as well.
Oh, this is a good one. All right. What three players currently
could make it in the 90s?
All right, so we're going to do that, Lee. So we're going to do that. Answer this. We have to take the whole body of work.
I'm going to get a beer while we
have to take the whole body of work into play. Current players right now. All right, so if I'm going to say Erling Haaland would probably make it. Kevin De Bruyne would definitely make it.
I was going to say KDB.
Yeah, he would definitely make it.
KDB could make it. Erling Haaland. He barely gets any touches, but the finishing.
He fit perfectly in the Italian league.
Oh yeah, the tight he put the ball on the plate, he scores.
Yeah, he'd been perfect.
That's
current player.
Though, man. That is tough because like we could say Messi would make it because he's
Messi. No, we're not even gonna count Messi. That no.
Yeah, that's too obvious. He can make it in any era.
Yeah.
That's a tough question, bro. That is a tough question because like I'm looking.
If we taking so what we say like a Thomas Muller, would we include players like that?
I think Muller's mad underrated. I think Modric will make it in that era.
Yeah.
Modric, Muller. Yeah, I can see how you're saying Haaland. I get that. Yeah, but
because I'm looking at when I say Haaland, I'm thinking about the league. I'm not, where would I see him playing at? Where he could have played at?
Yeah, he wouldn't make it in Spain in that era. Yeah,
No.
because they wanted fucking all-star fucking tippy tappy.
Yeah, they run him into death. He have what did he score? What did he score last year? How many was it last year he scored?
52.
52. He had 18, 19 in La Liga.
Oh yeah. He wouldn't get a touch, bro. He had 23 touches against us. Yeah,
he'd be pissed. He'd be cussing.
Right,
Get me out of here.
That's a shout. That is a shout.
Harry Kane, yeah, he could actually still play in the Premier League. He could have been playing in the Premier League in the 90s right now. Yeah.
He could play in any league. Yeah, that's actually probably the best shout so far. Harry Kane, because he's so technically good.
Yeah.
His finishing's a joke. Yeah, and his vision's unreal. Yeah,
That
and the
pass we saw a couple weeks ago, man.
He could definitely do it. Definitely do it in any era. Yeah, Cruz maybe. Yeah, Cruz is a shout.
Bellingham.
Patrol man, little policeman.
Would you throw Jude in there? Would you throw Jude in there?
Too early, man. Way too early. Way too early. Yeah, Salah would never make it. Salah would never make it in the 90s, bro.
Oh man, Salah would get crucified. He would get rolled over. Any finesse player that's playing now would get rolled over.
Yep. Look at some of the players that played back in the day on the wing.
Gattuso would crucify him. Could you imagine that he ran out of wing? Gattuso.
Could you imagine Vinnie Jones just plowing straight into him, bro?
Ferguson. I mean,
are we talking about Pepe as in the Portuguese Pepe? Because it ain't Nicola Pepe. Sergio Ramos could be a shout as well.
He could play the Italian league easily.
Yeah,
he fit right in. He's molded after old school defenders. So I could see it.
Mahrez maybe because he don't rely on pace. Yeah, and when you look at some of them players back in the day, there was players with pace. Yeah, but the game now is pace and power.
David Silva's another one. That's another one. David Silva.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, back then it weren't so much about pace; it was about tech. Yeah, Kimmich is a shout. Yeah, Kimmich is definitely a shout.
I feel like
Kieran Tierney's a throwback, bro. Yeah, that guy is a 90s baller in a modern era like body. Like literally.
I feel like it's somebody at Madrid I'm forgetting. I feel like it's is it Tony Cruz? Not Tony Cruz?
Modric, Cruz.
No, we said Modric. We said Modric. Cruz could make it, and it's like somebody else there.
Carvajal, the right back.
Yeah, Carvajal. Yeah, him.
I wouldn't say Rudiger. Although I don't know, man. Rudiger's a bit of a shithouse, isn't he?
Rudiger would probably, if I had to pick the league, let me see, because we can go across leagues across the 90s. If I had to pick the league,
any Italian team in the 90s, bro. La Liga maybe, but not Italian. Yeah, if you look at some of the defenders, man, they were having fucking Berezi's mouth.
He would fit in the German league. I could see him coming from like over, one of the.
That ain't even a disrespect, by the way.
Like Stuttgart or somewhere. Back then.
Casemiro. Yeah, Casemiro.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But
we're struggling though, innit? Like, look at all the players. Di Maria. Yeah, Di Maria, definitely.
Yeah.
Di Maria, 100%. That's a fucking great shout, bro. And N'Golo Kante. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Man said Charlie Adam.
Yeah. Somebody put Lee Catamol in there earlier. Lee Catamol.
No, see, this is the thing, yeah. All of these new players, like, so people that are saying like Musiala's and all of that, yeah. Musiala, it's too early for these players.
You've got to play like
work and enough years of consistent.
Come back in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
You'll know.
Man said Balotelli. Like Balotelli, yeah, bro.
He just was a madman. That
guy was a joker, man. Why always me?
Firecrackers in the changing room.
Setting off fireworks on that. Diaz, it's too early, bro. Mbappe, I don't know about Mbappe. I don't know. Like I said, pace with not a lot of great. He would
probably do fine in the French league. He probably
would have done well in the Spanish league back then.
Yeah, because it was action oriented back then. So yeah, he would have been flying all over the place.
Around,
he was flying around.
Lewandowski, definitely. That's a great shout from both of you.
Yeah, he definitely would have been good.
Gerard Piqué. Yeah, Gerard Piqué was quality.
Yep.
Man said Harry Maguire. Now Sergio Aguero definitely. Benzema definitely. Kyle Walker definitely.
Benzema. People forget about Benzema. He was at Lyon.
He scored tonight. Yeah, Gareth Bale.
Not surprised, man.
Gareth Bale. Oh, yeah, man. I think Gareth Bale would have made it in that era.
Yeah, Bale before the injuries, man.
Because Bale could do everything. He had the pace, but he didn't have to rely on
He could defend. He was a complete player, man.
He was left back.
Yeah, he was left back. You remember that? That's where he came from. I remember he played in Milan that year.
And then he went out on loan, and everyone was like, "Nah, he's getting sold." You know? And then it was like, who was it that changed his position? Was it Harry Redknapp?
Yep, Harry Redknapp moved into the striker. Yep, and that was all she wrote after that.
Santi Cazorla, definitely. Rafa Marquez, yeah, come on, yeah, but he played in that era. He played in that era. Fabregas, yeah, but we're talking now. Players that are playing now, come on. Courtois, yeah, Courtois, definitely.
Yeah.
Neuer, to a lesser degree, because that guy's more about playing out from the back and stand on the halfway line. Yeah, he would have got lobbed left, right, and centre by Zidane and fucking Stoichkov and them lot. Like, they would have just gone, yeah, cool. No, we don't even need to look up. We know he's on the halfway line. Bang, goal.
Idiot,
Harry Kane, though, definitely. Harry Kane would definitely get in that era. I think Michael Owen as well. Like, I know he's retired now.
Yeah, he would have got in.
Marco Reus is one of the most overrated footballers I've ever seen in my life. And do you know what's
Royce,
crazy? Yeah,
he peaked so early,
talented, but he got so injured.
Yeah, he peaked real early, and then just that was it.
And he looks like a washed footballer, bro. I did the watch-along last night. He looks washed. Black, definitely.
Alexis Sanchez?
I think Alexis could have made it in that era, yeah.
He didn't find in La Liga.
Well, he played for Udinese, didn't he? But the thing is, like,
that's right. Yeah, he was over there with Del Piero. I forgot about
players that didn't have so much pace, but they were so good technically, they'd all make it. So the real technically gifted players of this era, they'd all make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or most of them. Yeah, you have to have a bit of like end product as well. But Alexis, Mahrez, players like that. Yeah.
You know what you're not going to see in this generation, Lee? And this is something that I've had to come to grips with, is that we're not going to see the player where they have these sustained careers for like 8, 9, 10 years. These guys are like 3 years, 4 years. Watch now, the people are gonna be screaming if Odegaard hangs around with 5 years, in 3 years, people will be like, get this dude out of here. They'll be screaming him, get him out of here. Because he's already peaked. This is what I always say, at 24 years old, the player that he is now is the player he's probably going to already be. Because most players that are already world class, they're usually peaking by 22.
Yeah, 22, 23, exactly. Yeah, that's a shout as well.
Yeah, he was a madman. Either you hate him or you loved him.
Luis Suarez as well. Luis Suarez makes it in any era.
Damn vampire.
Hey, do you know what's funny? Yeah, people like that. You're probably putting that in as a joke, Lukaku. Yeah, but Lukaku back in the 90s would have banged in Italy.
Yeah,
would have banged in Italy.
Yeah,
a bit like Haaland, like you said about Haaland. Yeah, I don't like you said, certain leagues. Yeah, and I think back in the 90s in Italy, Lukaku probably would have been a bad boy striker.
Yeah,
because it was so tense and like defensively good, but he's a big, strong lad. And yeah, he needs a lot of chances sometimes. But the way he can spin a defender and roll a defender, yeah, I think he probably would have made it in that era. Yeah, like Ozil, somebody put Ozil in a minute ago. Ozil technically sound, probably would have, yeah. Probably would have. Just no end product. But then, I don't know.
He was one of those finesse players. When I say finesse, he was one of these finesse players, a certain bill. You can spot them out, the older guards, it's the finesse. But if somebody physical runs up on them,
I suppose if you put him in that era, you've got big hard bastards behind him, he'd probably excel. Yeah. I mean, Georgie Hadji weren't massive, Stoichkov weren't massive. You know, some of these players back then they weren't, but they were. And it was studs. They were proper metal studs. If they clattered you, bro, you're
gonna bleed. Yeah, you bleed, bro. You bleed, cuz you bleed.
But you know what's crazy? Back then, I feel like there was less mad injuries than there is now, and the studs are plastic little. And the pitches were dog shit. Why was there less injuries back then?
Well, they overtrain these guys. Think about it. They overtrain. This goes to the argument when we talk about the international breaks and stuff. These guys, they don't get any time off. And you burn them out. You look at soccer. Soccer's played God knows how many. But I told Tony Clark. I said the boys played for almost 3 years straight.
Yeah, without a break.
World
Cup, Euros, Premier League.
Yeah. Crazy. And so we're running the modern player into the ground. And so they're not even. A lot of these guys they're not even fulfilling their career.
And that's what you just said a second ago. 4, 5, 6 years. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Martin Odegaard's 24 years old. Yeah, this is probably the best version of Odegaard we're going to see. Maybe he could go up another level.
I don't know.
And sustain that 15 goal this season, but he's on 1 goal this season, bro.
Yeah, I don't see it, man. I mean, you think about the players that was 24, 23 years old that was playing with us. They were talking about getting signed. Players that we had were getting linked to Barcelona, heading out the door. 23, 24, 25.
Yep.
You know, players now 24, 25. We're getting guys. I mean, we're getting players on their back end of their career. Jorginho. We're getting these washed players.
Yep. Facts. Ibra makes it in any era ever.
Yeah, he was
any era. Same with Varane.
Yeah.
Same with Varane.
He was a special man.
Koke, potentially. Yeah. Shaqiri, definitely not. Zlatan, yes. Ward-Prowse, no chance.
Nah.
Bastone, nah. Oblak, definitely. But
Oblak's a throwback old school goalkeeper.
Oh, he's proper, bro. I remember I was at the Europa League semi and I was in the North Bank lower. And the first half, they had their left back sent off. Simeone gets sent off and Oblak was just like that. Yeah, we should have been 6-0 up in that first half, yeah? And it was 1-0, right? And then Koscielny happened. And Griezmann could make it. Griezmann could definitely make it in any era. Yeah, because he's a top player, top player. Yeah, Morata could probably make it more so than he has this era. Yeah. He'd probably bag loads for fun in Italy back in the day. Yeah, but this era is slightly different.
The game has changed, man. The game has changed. Hulk, man. You know, he was another player that he got stuck in Russia for the money.
Pogba's not even a bad shout.
No, Paul Pogba was good, man. The problem is it was a case of he just never really hit the level that he should have hit, you know. I mean, he did good at the 11 United, but still, I mean, he just never went to that
career choices, bro. That's the thing. Like when you look at somebody like R.I.P. to Reyes, I mentioned earlier, like that guy won 5 Europa Leagues, won Real Madrid the league coming off the bench for Beckham in the final game, scored the 2 goals to win the league. Yeah, invincible at Arsenal.
Yep.
Like scored in his debut against Kudicini twice on his debut for us. Like the career that guy had and the medals and honors he won. Yeah, Reyes is a throwback. He could play in any era.
Yeah.
Yeah, all day long. Paul Pogba could definitely play in any era. Yeah, because I think like back then he was tall, he's strong. But again, look at the career choices of Paul Pogba and then look at Antonio Reyes' career choices. Yeah. Like I know Pogba's won a lot of stuff, but the majority of that was at one club. He then makes the move to Man United. It all goes south. And then he goes back to, and it's all gone south.
Diego
Forlan was a killer until he came to Man United. Falcao was probably the third best player in the world. In the Messi and Ronaldo Spanish La Liga, he was keeping up with them too.
Could have had him for 7 million euros.
Another one finger let go.
They wanted 7 million euros and he would not pay it. And he ended up going to, I think, he ended up going to Monaco. And I was like, man, how you let him go to Monaco?
Big up to Callum as well, man. Went to the game Tuesday night. Ramsdale came across to the fans, clapping him and chanting his name. And he was smiling. He knows. Reason why Arteta is playing Raya is because he's Spanish. Both of them are. And I don't see the rest of the message. Obviously, run out of characters. I think you mean frauds.
you know what, man? This goalkeeper situation. I heard it yesterday. I can't remember where, but who it might have been. I think Curtis Shaw said it. Yeah, it was Curtis. Just fix this problem. Just go buy a world-class goalkeeper.
Facts.
And just be done with it. How about that? Let's just go buy a world-class goalkeeper. Pay the $45 million. We know what we get.
Get Oblak.
Yeah, and be done.
Oblak's world class. Go and get Oblak. Go and stick 80 million on the table and say, right, we're having him.
Yeah, and just be done with it. Instead of trying.
That guy is top draw, man. Top draw. Nacho Monreal makes it in any era.
Yeah, he was a warrior,
Steady
man.
Eddie, bro. Steady Eddie, up and down, 7 out of 10 every week. No frills, no nothing. Bish bash bosh. Yeah, somebody put Robertson in earlier as well. Yeah, definitely. Liverpool left back, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Trent would have no career whatsoever. Yeah, he'd have no career whatsoever.
Some of these guys, I'm not even like, wouldn't even.
Nah. He wouldn't. But Robertson, left back Robertson at Liverpool all day long. Tierney, same. That type of old school throwback. Yeah, look at Robertson. and Tierney, they're proper old school throwbacks to the 90s and early noughties. Yeah, there's no frills with them. It's ironic they're both Scottish as well, because it's like humble beginnings and all of that.
Yeah,
you've got into the big time. Yeah, you've both won loads. Yeah, but it's just like up and down, up and down, up and down. Get the ball in the box, cross it. Now you could play in any league doing that. You can defend properly. Robertson's a very good defender, so is Tierney. And you get up and down. You can cross the ball perfectly well, consistently well. Yeah, they'd make it in any era.
Neymar.
Any era. I think Neymar would make it in any era.
You know, he just them legs, man. And then, you know, he's out with that injury now, so he's probably in his career now.
100. So,
yeah.
Carlos Tevez, another one. He'd make it.
Oh, man, I forgot about Tevez, man. I forgot all about the Bulldog.
Bro, that guy's a joke. He was a joke. Man said Tierney's not world class. How dare you disrespect my left back? On that bombshell, we are going to wrap this up. Big up to everybody who stayed along for the throwbacks. Make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe to Matty's channel. It's pinned comment, people. Yeah, so hit the pinned comment, sub to Matty. Rio Ferdinand, yes. Berber, yes. Sadio Mane. I'm being serious.
Mane.
Sadio Mane, I'm not too convinced, I can't lie. Good player in this era. Not sure about that era, but I don't know.
So somebody said, who is the world-class manager in the Premier League? That there are no more world. That there is gone, brother.
Pep, that's it.
Oh yeah, Pep. That's kind of a mess. I don't even count him as
yeah. Pep and Klopp, they're the only two. Yeah, there is no world-class managers other than them two in this league. Yeah, and then you go and look in La Liga. It's only really Ancelotti and Simeone.
Yeah,
there's not many world-class managers around anymore.
This era changed, man. The era has changed. The era has changed, man.
And do you know what's crazy as well? Yeah, is Ancelotti is playing the same system he played at AC Milan 20 years ago. No coincidence, he's top of the league and top of his group.
This Brazil thing is going to get sorted out real quick.
Well, we should be all over that manager, mate. And he'd come as well.
Yeah, he will. I mean,
it'd come.
Hard balls. Man, people act like Arsenal is not a big club. Arsenal is a massive club. You go knocking on the door, they're coming. I heard Simon Jordan say this tonight. Simon Jordan was saying about when Emery came, that he came at the wrong time. We got Arteta, and then he came now.
He was always going to get any manager who came that wasn't of that, because Emery's not top level. He's the level below top level. Yeah. And to come from the club he came from, PSG, after having all the drama at PSG, yeah, it was almost like you couldn't really deal with the egos at PSG, but you still won. But you bottled it against Barca when you were 4-0 up. Yeah, it was all. And after Wenger, the whole Wenger in, Wenger out, I was there, mate. It was horrible. People punching each other up every game. Luckily, nobody ever punched me up. That's why I still look so fresh at 41. Yeah, many wanted to.
Hey, you come to Sevilla. You come to Sevilla. We got a nice pointer for you, brother.
I might be going to Sevilla on Sunday, to be fair.
Yeah,
but wait, actually, my boys text me back. Yeah, but I'm going to listen to it in a minute. But yeah, come on, big up to everyone, man. Man said don't know about Simeone, bro. This guy has taken a team. Yes, they're the third biggest team in Spain, right? But he has taken a team, from the doldrums into 2 Champions League finals, of which he should have probably won at both. But Real Madrid, I mean, come on. Yeah, Sergio Ramos, Bale, fucking Ronaldo, Modric.
That was an extra time, by the way. All that was an extra time, too, by the way. That was all in extra time.
Yeah. So he got him to extra time. Bro, this is what I'm saying, right? This guy, won a double, winning the league at Barca's ground. And we're not talking Mickey Mouse Barca. We're still talking Messi's at the club, I think, right? 2014, Messi was still there. We're talking decent Barcelona, He won the league at Barca. 2 weeks later, he goes and wins the Copa del Rey at Real Madrid's ground. Yep. First time they've beaten Real Madrid in 20 attempts. Done the double.
With no budget.
And this is back then. This is back then in 2014, when 85-90% of the TV money went to the top 2 clubs.
Yeah.
And he's shoehorned his way into the conversation every single year since. That bastard, get him to my football club. Yeah. Because I'll tell you now, we wouldn't be seeing our Twitter admin saying, bend it like Declan. Yeah. He'd probably ban everyone from social media.
If you was to ask Rance, would he take Simeone over there at United? I guarantee he'd say yeah.
And he don't even rate him like that. He's like, nah, fuck.
You're not going to if he comes available. You're not if he comes available, you're not turning that down, man. You're not.
Bro, we just need. He's on 40 M's a year. Go and put him on a 3-year deal. That's the best 120 you'll ever spend.
Because see, the thing about
the whole attitude of our football club.
Yep, the thing about it, all you have to do is get your attack sorted out. He'll take care of defense, and you're pretty much good to go.
But this is the thing: people always have it in their head. Oh, he plays negative football. No, he don't. They pammed Real Madrid the other week. Played them off the park. I watched the game.
Yeah, they put numbers up over there.
I think.
Yeah,
I can't remember, but either way,
they put numbers up on people, man. I see them scoring 2 and 3 goals all the time.
They banged 7 past someone a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, they
3-0 at the weekend. Griezmann hat trick. Like, bro, I know they drew with Celtic yesterday, right? But people always go, "Oh, he plays negative football." No, this is the problem with modern football. Yeah, people get it twisted. Yeah, the art of defending is lost in modern football, right? This guy only sets up a shithouse, stinky, "I'm going to park the bus" crap. Yeah, when he has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when he has to is when it's the latter stages of something.
Yeah.
You in that week out, and I know you do as well, Matty. Yeah. This guy plays great football.
You're in that quarterfinal and you need a 2-leg draw and you need to try to get back home.
No
doubt.
There was something. Up at our ground. Look at when they played us. Yeah, we played them off the park. Yeah, in that Europa League semi. It should have been Oblak saving everything. Yeah,
and went right over there
with a 1-1. Yeah, sat in the Wanda Metropolitana next to each other.
Bang bang.
We're like, we're gonna bang this lot. Yeah, and we were playing like we had already won the tie, bro. 7-0 up or something. Yeah. Diego Costa 1-0. See you later. Yeah.
Bang bang.
On the Europa League that season.
Yep.
Yeah, but if we had actually, and we were against 10 men at the Emirates for about 80 minutes. Couldn't score a second goal to go 2-0 up. If we'd gone 2-0 up, we would have won that tie over 2 legs. But guess what? He was like, no, and he got sent to the stands, the left backers, and he was like, nope, we're getting out of here with saying. And that is what you have to do. And he reminds me so much of George Graham. It is crazy. Yeah, he is the Argentine George Graham. Yeah. Nobody gave Arsenal a prayer at Anfield in '89. George Graham masterminded it. Nobody gave this guy a prayer. Yeah, to go and win La Ligas against Real Madrid and Barca, and he's gone in there after winning 2 fucking Argentine titles, one with Estudiantes and one with Boca Juniors. Yeah, and then he goes to Atleti, and everyone's like, Simeone, cool. Yeah, what can he do? Yeah, well, 9 trophies later. 9 trophies later, he's on the verge of signing a new deal. Get that bad man to my club. Yeah, Don Carlito Ancelotti or Don fucking Simeone. Yeah, get both of them. Get them both. Get them both. Just bag 100 million on them both. Get them both. Yeah, they can take it in turns to run the team. Yeah, one will sort the defense out, the other sorting the attack out.
Lee, before you go, prediction this weekend. I'm going 2-1.
Do you know what? Every time I predict a comfortable win for Arsenal,
it won't be comfortable. I can tell you that it won't be comfortable.
They're going to park the bus. We should pop them. Gibraltar guard to turn up. Ghost guard. I'm going to say 3-0.
3-0. I'm sticking with 2-1.
I'm going to say 3-0, but we both know it's going to be headache. And my forehead, that's now a 5 head. I'm getting to your level now, matey.
Welcome to the club, bro. You're almost there, man. You see your dad. I mean, your dad like Steve Bowl anyway. So I mean,
he does.
It's in the blood. It's in the blood, man.
He's his doppelganger for sure, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, but I'm saying 3-0 Arsenal. But listen, make sure you sub to Matty's channel, people. This has been great, man. And do you know what? The last hour of this show has been the best part of the show.
Yeah, man. Really enjoyed it.
Make sure all of you guys sub to Matty, sub to me. Yeah, and not only that, make sure you now go to YouTube and type in all of these names that we've mentioned over the last hour between us all and the chat and that. Yeah, and go and watch some of these highlights of some of these players. And then we're supposed to rate this crap we're watching now.
I'm going to say this on the way out the door, Lee. I'm going to say this on the way out the door, man. Simeone won the league with Thomas Lamar. And we out of here, bro.
And on that bombshell, adios, amigos. Ciao.